Okay. Yeah, I don't really focus too much on the recapping. I guess it's just whoever wants to do it.
I mean, I don't mind. I haven't done it in a while.
You haven't. Very rude. Of the wheel to do that.
It's very rude. Wait, of the wheel to do that. Oh, okay, context.
I'm never against you, Minna.
Alright, whenever you're good.
Okay, we are live and all.
Yeah.
Well, last time on the Western Frontier, we had met our starting band of those who have crossed from the other world into this new plane of existence. We had introduced and briefly went over each other's, at least a brief introduction of talents, assessed what we could, at least around us immediately, and with the 5 of us, or 5.5 with a animal companion, and 200 people that tagged along, we had decided to start trying to figure out where to set up shelter. We looked around, had some information gathered, and decided to start moving predominantly to the west, as it was seemingly the safest route to travel consistently without too much of unknowns of these new strange lands to both the people and us. We had eventually found a spot that, while inherently itself is not all that crazy special, it is in a good location. To the north, there's a bit of a good mining spot we can try to make something of a quarry with a mountain, as we're kind of at the bottom of a mountain range. And to the south, we have a bit more of a lush forest. And we are also currently... Actually, no, I will retake. We are not in a special spot. We are in a spot that has a good source of fish. That, thanks to the stream that connects down to here, so...
I caught a broom.
Yeah.
I caught a broom. Not a
That
fish.
too. We had decided once the caravan had caught up from our scouting, we'd make camp for the night. And unfortunately, during our few days of travel to get here as caravans, they're not fast. Unfortunately, it has been pouring for most of the second day and currently evening of our time in this new plane. And, well, we had to make shelter one way or another, otherwise everyone might get very sick. So my character Istara had decided to tap into her divine talents as one talented with metallic craft, and was able to, with splurging a little bit into our metal resources a bit, was able to construct the outer frameworks and these unique, in her own right, unique materials to make makeshift shelters that can ideally be upgraded as we go down the road. We had finished making them, and unfortunately, right about the time where we had finished the third one and got people into there, we were hearing war horns, and we had somewhat gotten ready for our circumstances of being prepared, and it turns out that a rather, at least for their normal, a small bandit group of goblins have decided to surround us, and right now we are in the middle of fending them off. It is still pouring, it is still the middle of the night, and outside of those of us who are not sleep dependent, it is still technically the prior day for things we have used. So far, the battle is kind of we've knocked some of them down. They've hit a few of us a few times, and it's not been so pretty. I think Emanon right now is leading in the most injured.
I don't know what
Emanon and Jasmine. I know Jasmine in her... Sorry, Wolfheart as the party knows her proper at the moment, because we do not know her first name yet in character. Wolfheart, in their normal form, got banged up a little bit, but they have since turned into a direwolf, and are now... they made a chew toy of one of the goblins, and are right now saying hi to another. And I
can't wait
believe
to
for
rip
the most part,
insurance.
as for the most part, that is currently where we have left off, as we had fully finished round 1 of
It's
the current
next
combat.
one.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just doing a brief glossary of as I said, we've been doing a fight of we've made some decent trades. There's Lorelei very much did some work knocking some down, and her dire badger right now is at the very least distracting. Is at very least distracting one.
Shut up! She's trying her best.
She is. It's just at the moment she is distracting one. And we got to see a little bit of, or at least those of us who have dark vision, which is the party, but I know Wolfheart in her wolf form does lose it, which is still dumb. Ren has revealed a little bit of his strange talents of seemingly both a spectral draconic armor that dawns him when he takes combat seriously, and somehow the manipulation of gravity. And then generally Emanon doing rogue things.
Emanon just being Emanon.
Yep. But that is generally where we have left. I think literally at the moment the only things of like buffs that are of note is just
Hunter's Mark on one.
You have Hunter's Mark. I got Spiritual Weapon up, which is the little purple square next to me, and then I know Wolfheart's in their dire form, which they have their token on the map still just for being able to normally see, but they are still technically... They do have to perceive where to go find another creature, as the wolf cannot see in the dark. The only spot they can technically see is wherever a star is with the light. Because it is... granted, I guess the only... Well, no, because it is raining, so it's probably cloudy sky, so we probably don't have the moon.
Like, the part where I see the direwolf icon, I don't see it. It just says unmarked. I don't see the picture.
Strange.
Weird.
Refresh. Just try it.
Refresh.
Yeah, but that is, I believe,
Turn off on
everything.
again.
That is, I believe, everything where we had
Oh,
left
that was a
off.
bad idea.
It's okay.
It says
I
you
don't-
must log into access game.
Then go ahead and go back out and log in.
Oh, that's bad.
It's not bad. If you have it saved, you should be fine.
Oh, I don't think refreshing it works, so I'm...
Normally it does.
No, refreshing works. It's just you have to have your PC remember it'll keep you logged in.
Wait, oh.
But yeah. Other than that, I think we're good to continue.
All right, then we will begin back up.
Goblin number
with the
one.
goblins.
Goblin number 1. He's all the way to fuck back here.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yep, here comes 50 more goblins. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Son of a beat.
Move him here. Take a shot at Lorelei, this goblin.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Let's see. Who's got the better bow?
I'm really surprised not more of them have shot at me with glowing light.
Nope.
It's not working.
What's not working?
I'm trying to log back in. It's
Okay.
not working.
Show your screen.
There, you work on that.
Oh, that doesn't hit, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
This goblin here is going to take out his scimitar and try to strike the giant wolf in front of him with it.
Okay. Do you remember your email address you put in there?
That will hit.
I tried it with Google.
Oof.
Okay. Go put your actual Google email address in the username and email area. Because your Google account isn't actually linked.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's got its own thing.
That's stupid.
Well, I mean, that's why
You can
whenever
just
I
go to
do
account
other
and see it.
yeah, that's why with other password stuff, like at least for going back in directly, I didn't put password
Account,
stuff.
top left, go back up, right there. I know it's my turn. I'm trying to get this over.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, yeah, just go to your info, grab your email.
Amadon's gonna throw a dagger. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
I know.
It's a
Yeah,
stereotypical rogue.
Grab the email, take it over there. All right, now for your password. It's not that 4-digit thing. That's the password for getting into the game. That's not the password for.
Okay.
Click the 17. 17. No, don't.
Oh.
You gotta read that it says highest or lowest roll.
It kept saying lowest every time I saw it.
You gotta read it. Alright, highest roll, 17 or 20. Go ahead and try again. You're back in now. Launch the game. Don't worry about that. Also, go up there and save your stuff. No, so, hon, no, god damn it. Click X on that. Go, damn it. Never mind. Well, yeah, save the
Technical
page.
difficulties.
Next time, when you look up there, it says, would you like to save this password the password manager? Do it. Now launch.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, she's loading back in. We're good. Back to my...
Come on,
That's-
I'm a goofball.
I know already. Okay, let me go ahead and get my sheet out here. Alright, so... I'm going to go ahead and fire my longbow at this one over here.
Alright, got you.
Yep. Please hit.
That indeed will hit.
Okay, damage, rolling high. 7 damage.
That is just enough.
Okay.
Your arrow flies and sinks into the goblin's neck. The goblin will reach up for it, trying to grab it, pull it out, but quickly chokes to death.
Why would you attempt to pull out an arrow if you're just gonna bleed to death afterwards?
Okay, so I need to see the
Not
distance
that
here. 45 to get here. How far away do you think I could throw a dagger?
20
And
feet.
still 20 feet? Perfect.
Yeah, 20 feet from you to throw it normal. You can technically throw it 60, but it'd be disadvantage.
Yeah, so I'm going to go 30 feet to right here. And I'm going to chuck a dagger at this remaining one right here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright, going to attack.
Assuming you're
Okay, so-
2-weapon fighting to do this.
I'm 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah, because rogues don't have multi-attack normally.
Well, I can't bonus action just throw a dagger.
You can throw it as a bonus action. I'm just asking if it's 2-weapon fighting, because
It's
it will
not.
matter. Well, no, it would be.
Well-
You're doing the thing, you just don't have the fighting style.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what, yeah. So, yeah, you'd just be rolling the d4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was checking, because it's like, a lot of things named the same thing, sorry.
I
I mean, hey, damage is damage, if you can hit.
No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe
here.
And he is
he's
low.
pretty much dead. It's like
Yeah.
1 hit point, so no matter what he rolls, it's dead.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so let's roll. See if I can hit. I can hit,
Yep, yeah.
Hey.
and let's go ahead and roll the damage. We'll just ignore the extra.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 damage.
Yeah. Also, don't forget, because of the new stuff, you can recall knowledge about creatures as a free action once per turn.
Okay. Is that 2 enough to kill it?
Yeah.
Cool. I just flick the dagger from my wrist, and it flies and knocks it in the head, making it fall back. Sure. I will recall knowledge. I assume that it's Arcana.
It is nature because they're
Yeah,
humanoids.
they're
The humanoids.
humanoid.
Hi, me knowing.
No, no, no.
Anyways, 12.
Yep, that
Well.
is more than enough. What would you like to know?
What did we already learn about them?
We know their AC, it's like 14, 15 range, and then
I thought
HP is like HP is like yeah, it is 15 AC. HP is roughly about like 7 to 10. It's not that much because
Yeah.
if you can do more than 10, it's enough to kill them, and you just killed a full health one with 7 HP.
Yeah, cool. I don't care.
And we know their saving throws because they're pretty much everything mental and strength are bad. Dex is their only like good thing.
Okay, let's just go with attacks because I'll choose the first one. Really, I don't think there's anything else really to
I mean-
learn right now.
Yeah, there's not really
Yeah.
much else to learn. They're just gonna attacks. I guess I can just say they just have a scimitar and a longbow. That's all.
Cool.
Really.
So yeah, that's my whole
I mean,
turn
hey,
there.
scimitars are worth a chunk.
I was debating if I
Scimitar.
should have just cunning action dashed and got there and just blocked the doorway.
Yeah, I mean, for what we understand of what they've like done, they seem to be more focused on the people that are defending at the moment.
Well, no,
They're
really,
still taking they're taking pock shots at those, but
yeah.
but
Yeah. So we got the one down here.
yeah.
Alright, just letting you know, Amy, your wolf did take 8 damage. And this one is going to be shooting
Well,
at
she
it,
took
so-
she took 8 damage.
I'm still loading in. It still says download world data.
It's okay. Just let it
yeah.
load.
I need to refresh it if it takes too long.
Refresh.
Yes, refresh it.
Reapply the flesh
I
to thy
heard
systems.
flesh, not
Yes,
fresh.
we know. Just, you can go ahead.
It's funny. Oh, now it loaded in.
Okay,
There
then
you
you're
go.
all right. You're good then.
And I see the direwolf icon this time.
Okay, you see your wolf form.
Yee.
I'm going to have this one go in the tent.
I mean, is he just at the door? Is he just? Because in fairness, these are pretty packed with people.
Yeah, like he's basically in the door, but yeah.
Oh,
Man.
the goblin just ran in.
Yeah, well, one of them did it near mine.
Oh, okay.
I am so fucking surprised none of these shits are trying to attack the shiny thing. That is unlike goblin behavior.
We don't know how smart these goblins really are.
Well, clearly they're brainless, because they're not even going for shiny things.
They're
I know,
goblins.
right?
They have no brain.
They smell flesh and blood and they want it.
I still count as that.
I know, but you also hurt
Apparently
them.
it's not good enough. I don't know.
Apparently, you also just hurt them. Who are you shooting at with that one?
That was at Ren. It missed.
Oh, okay.
Prone.
Does this one have to make another saving throw or like something or what?
That's up to Pen. What is your
Yeah, does
what
it,
does your
like, go
gravity
away
hold
or-
do?
Double check.
Yeah, because this is a whole new ability.
Oh, right.
I would assume it would go away or something.
Well, the gravity hold lasts for a minute. He can do shit with it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
So no, it is continual and it does other funny things. It's just that was just round one of being stuck in it. I do believe it is difficult terrain at the bare minimum, so if he does get up, he's still stuck in it.
Okay. Until he gets out.
If it starts its turn within one, it has to, so yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just wait. So is it making a save?
It's gotta make us. It's gonna make a strength save.
Yes, not a strength save.
12.
Nope.
Okay.
He's still prone.
15.
Well, I'm gonna have him shoot the dog anyway with disadvantage, just because for the heck of it. Might as well do something.
Nah, not allowed.
Pen, is it a later ability, or does he have
Well, hit.
Does he do a damage? Do you have applied damage reduction to things that are being attacked from within that yet, or no? Am I thinking of something like later for you? Because gravity does a lot of weird things.
Alien or arrow will sink into your behind.
Oh, that damage is halved.
Why is it?
Yeah,
Not half. No, it is 5 less.
Five
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, whenever you're in gravity,
No, three. Sorry.
his capabilities translate to anything attacking in there is suppressed because they are literally being like force held down to the ground. They just can't strike as true as they normally can.
Okay.
It does a lot.
3.
Yes.
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 less.
Alright, I added that back in. Thank you. This guy was gonna try and stab the badger.
Hey, yo,
Not the sassy badger.
yo, back off.
That's
Fuck,
gonna
that
hit.
hits her.
That's gonna hit the badger.
That hits her.
Yep. She'll take 4 points of
Awesome.
damage.
Hey,
We're
they finally did roll
31.
max damage on their scimitar.
Alright, 41 health.
Yeah, Lorelei.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna just assess. Ren, are you moving? Are you going to Tara?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna help Wolf down here, because she looks like she needs a little assistance. Alrighty.
You've also just got the lone straggler behind you that if you don't
I
deal with might
do.
slip in.
Yeah. I should probably go for that one, huh?
Probably, because I can still fight the chunk that I have up here, and it's mainly like the lower ones of like once you deal with that northern one, then it's like the southern.
At that one, we just gonna shoot it.
Fair.
Is it? Okay, hold on. Let me read first. I just want to double check. Damage. Okay, no mind. Not attacking.
Yeah, it's damage.
Love that.
Critical miss.
Oof.
Ooh. Wow. Wow, we're gonna try again because I have multi. Oh, please.
Alright, the arrow just goes flying wide into the air somewhere.
Oh, that makes me so sad. Because that doesn't hit either.
You just hear a random person scream, "Ah, my knee!"
From 8 to 10? My leg! What is with the arrows in the knees? But that doesn't hit, huh?
14? No, does not hit.
Yeah, their AC's 15.
Yeah, the does block it with his shield.
Oh, that's why their AC is so high. Okay.
I think
As a question, Cobird, for swapping, are all of their ACs that high? Because if my only question being, if they have shields, they can't be freely swapping between longbow and or scimitar if they're using a shield, because they have one hand occupied with the shield, and they need 2 for the longbow.
Well, they're using short bows, but yes.
Like when they
Still,
have the
it
short
doesn't
bow
matter.
out, like, and they won't have the shield, but when they do have the
Well,
scimitar out,
why
they do have
I'm
the shield.
asking is, it takes a full action to doff a shield and to re-put it on. That's why I'm saying they can't be hot swapping if they're using a shield. Because it's the stupidest thing about shields. It takes a full ass action to put that thing back on
Well, we're gonna
and to take it off. So
we're gonna get in his face.
that's why I was asking. Of like, if they are doing that, they should be losing actions.
And we're getting in his face.
Okay, you got in his face.
Getting in his face. This thing's probably almost as tall as me.
Move there.
Oh, and June's still following the same order that I told her
Command.
before. Yeah, I didn't say mess him up last time, but
Mhm.
21 to...
They are really rolling well to keep damaging Eminem.
Take
Ouch.
7 points damage.
Okay. Ow.
It might be worth to uncanny dodge that since you've had your turn again.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right.
So you
Yeah,
gain
sure,
back
I'll-
4.
Yeah, I'll gain back 4.
Fair enough.
I haven't played Rogue in like a year, so
Yeah, it's fair.
Ren.
Ren, it is your turn.
Alright.
Do you want to do some more chaos with that? With that ability?
I'll leave that there for now, because I
Fair
can do
enough.
something next turn. Then it's gonna go. Be useful if I was on the actual movement thing. Go 30 feet.
But, yeah.
Then action dash. Go
Got
another
it.
30 feet. And then I will do something real fun. Oh, this. I will face that
So,
to right here,
Oh, Bro's getting in the mix.
and right as my foot touches the ground, both goblins next to me take 3 points of fire damage. So if I can, just the flavor is just it just slowly gets faster. It starts off as like a quick walk and then just turns to running.
And then, like, you kind of like flash step, basically.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Just a little trail of fire. And that would be the end of my turn.
June, you're up.
Yes! I
What
love
bad
what
you
I
like
said.
to do.
We're gonna mess him up. Like Mom said.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna attempt to claw them again.
The most dangerous of normal type moves a Pokemon can know. Use Fury Swipes!
No.
Oh, please. Please hit. Damn
I
it!
just miss.
Like mother, like mother, like daughter.
But I understand the game mechanic of, like, it does. Yes, that is a game mechanic, but it really shouldn't take that fucking long to don a shield.
But that is, I mean, that is up to you.
I mean,
it's
it's
just
basically
we've
just
not been
Grab
we've
shield,
not been playing with it.
hold, like, basically
Yeah.
for the most part.
Huh?
The only problem is D&D assumes it's like it's the only reason they assume that is because they allow like the Captain America shield where it's like it's strapped to your arm, and that would take longer than like 6 seconds to properly get it back on your arm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
they're just using, like, simple wooden, like, grip.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all
I mean,
kinda
if you say it
shield.
isn't, I would ask in the future of if that is the case, then that we get to benefit from that too. Because I've been
Yeah,
assuming the
it's
entire time
simple
it's
enough, like, you can just kind of grab it and use it, yeah.
yeah.
Fine.
That is ultimately up to you. I just figured I'd check because that is
Yeah.
normally how the shield stuff is.
Yeah, I
Because that's
understand
usually
that.
a downside of shields.
But yeah, no, I perfectly have no problems with that as long as, like, we don't make it all that complicated to put it on, but yeah.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
God, June, can't you hit one thing?
Nope. The good news though is if you ever attack something June's next to,
But
they
yeah,
can
like I said
reaction
before,
attack.
You
it.
are, if they're like holding their bow, they obviously don't benefit.
Yeah.
Properly use it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So they're like, yeah, like, they're still the downside. Like, you can't like have like a two-handed weapon, a shield,
Gotcha.
which I think is more fair.
Yeah. Good to clarify. But anyways, June has finished their turn, and it is now Le Goblino.
I'm gonna hand this goblin
Goblin number
move
17.
here. And flick
Advanced
behind
goblin
Ren.
tactics!
Ah, so you want to try the pack tactics. Good luck.
And yeah, he will take out the skip tire. is a 23 to hit,
Yeah, that would definitely hit.
or 5 points of damage.
I was expecting more. Should not say that.
I mean, they can crit you if you want to fix that. Oh, boy. Man, I am really loving the fact that it just
That one's
do
gonna
not
go to
care.
the tent.
Okay, so one's entered my tent, one's entered Ebenon's tent.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
there he is.
wasn't that
Okay, I was
shiny?
wondering where the hell he was.
Yeah, it's over here. It's the guy. This is the lone dude over here. I was just seeing who he can attack and who he can see. Man, could have shot me in the dark.
Hits. Ouch.
They really fucking hate Eminon.
I'm by myself over here. You can't deny that.
Well, yes, but they also are rolling very high to hit you and are rolling near max damage every single time they have hit you.
It's also on the point they know I'm killing a good amount of them over here.
I'm still surprised they're not shooting me. I'm glowing in the dark. They could shoot me farther than I can see, so they'd have
This one
advantage.
will also switch to skip turn.
People weird. on
Man,
that.
D&D tanks. Why bother?
Man, I'll miss.
That does not hit. Hooray!
Jasmine.
Huzzah.
So, your Wolfo is over here. You know for a fact there's still a goblin in front of you that just attacked you.
Well, you know I'm gonna tell you that.
Fair enough.
As you should.
Bitch. The powers on you. Wait, I can't use powers. Never mind. What die do
Yeah.
I use?
So it would be, if you click on the wolf, you can then press C and you have its little sheet. You just need to go to actions, and you should see its bite attack. You just need to do that. It'll click on it, and the far left of that little image, it'll show you. You can then, it'll appear in the chat once you click it.
Yeah, it'll turn to like a little dice kind of thingy.
Yeah. Because if you're in your inventory, actually you're using the fancy sheet, right? So actually, yeah, just click, just.
I'm clicking on the combat thing. I don't know what to do.
So the what?
It's been a bit.
It's not the combat thing. It should just be your character sheet, the wolf's character sheet.
Yeah, you need to click on the wolf's character sheet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for it.
Just double click on the character. Double click on the wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Actions. Oh, it has bite attributes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There it
All
is.
you have is a bite as a wolf.
Now wolves only have a bite, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You
Go ahead
should
and
see now
roll.
in the combat, the normal chat, you should see now a to hit,
mhm,
or like the top one. You click that one,
hit the
you do
attack.
it
one.
normal, and then if you hit, you'll then click damage.
Yeah, it'll be in the combat chat over there.
Hey, hey, I was in the same boat. I got a 2. I got a 1-2, sis.
It's okay, hon.
I got a 1-2. It's a-okay. We're struggling over here. The girls over here. We're
Well,
struggling.
the good news is you're fairly tanky as that form. So
So yeah, as a wolf, you're gonna be all right.
How long do I have to stay? How long
You
do I have
can you can stay like that
I think-
for currently 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah, which is a lot.
Unless you get like
Because
knocked out.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about what
Yeah.
you're talking about either. Basically, yeah, you can stay in that form for 2 hours. You can get out of that form as a bonus action whenever you want. However, I would not recommend it right now because
danger.
you're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just gotta get what it took. I put it basically turned it invisible because your token technically isn't there. You are the wolf now.
Yeah, you are the wolf.
You
Yeah,
are
the
currently
token's
the
just there so that you know what's happening on the map, because technically you still can't see.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that.
you're from. You're good. Don't need to worry about it. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
And we are down to the last goblin, Ishtar.
Yeah.
I will
I
have
guess
this
they're gonna attack me.
Finally.
Hooray! Of
It's
the
a goddamn
of the like 20 goblins, one did it.
They'll miss.
Cool miss.
Yep.
Well, seeing as the one ran in, and I could probably still see him in the door frame trying to rummage in, and the
He's
others
kind of
that are
dealing
not.
with like 50 odd people in there.
Yeah. So, for my own sake of knowing, is he just at the door? Because I do need to know.
Like, yeah, he is like 5 feet in the door.
Okay. So, if I am here, that'll reach in, that'll reach him. If I'm up here, bang. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so Istara is going to move one to the left. You know, it's rather rude to ignore someone who's talking to you! And she is going to...
They'll understand you.
I mean,
Oh, I love her.
well, that's unfortunately, she doesn't care. Because she's talking to them, and... I mean, they're not... They're just ignoring the super shiny disco ball in the night, so... I mean, the little she does know about goblins, they're defying all logic, so it's like, well, alright then, I'm gonna show you my little trick. As she is going to, I'm going to make sure to not place the template, because I know this spell breaks that shit. She is going to, reaching with her hammer, she actually, kind of flip it and set it on the ground for just a second. She holds out her hand as a kind of much brighter than normal orangish red flame holds out in her hand as she holds it up as it begins to manifest on its own volition, as she then lets go and moves her hand to kind of motion in a sense of expanding. You would see around her in this almost total space, 30-foot symmetrical sphere, kind of willow-wisping embers and sparks that are reminiscent of that of what would be in a forge being constantly pressed and made during the stages of creation. And you would see this field of emanation as she is going to cast Spirit Guardians. As to all of the people inside and to Ren and my current allies, they are all protected by the will-o-wisps of the forge, as anyone hostile, when they... It's basically a walking minefield, as if they enter this space, one of the wisps goes after them, and they basically feel the thousands of hammer presses sparking in their soul. So that is now up, and is basically just now emanating. Ren has seen this 1,000 times, because ever since she's gotten this ability, it's rather handy for dealing with crowds. And she is going to motion with her hand as she picks up the hammer again. She'll go down, pick up the hammer, and do an upswing as the echoed spiritual hammer is chasing after that fucker into the tent and going to swing at him, since it's not paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be a bonus action to trigger spiritual weapon again. But yeah, if he's only 5 feet into the tent, he is also in range of the spiritual guardians.
Gotcha.
Spiritual weapon, do not consume spell slot. I just need it for the attack button. Attacketh! Attacketh good. It goes for the bonk!
Alright, the spiritual weapon whacks the goblin, squishing its head into its torso as it collapses into the ground.
I literally imagine Goblin goes in, and then just sees a spiritual hammer from its right, like, huh? And gets smacked back outside, like, no.
I literally
Stop
have
that.
an anime vision of that in my head now.
Stop that! You don't leave. And she's just standing there. Good. Trash has been dealt with. Yeah. And
I'm just thinking back to like one particular scene from a different anime, and I'm just envisioning that whole scenario, and it's
What's up?
funny.
Fuck.
23 to hit you, Lorelai.
Yeah.
As it will.
why do they roll so high
I
on their
don't know.
Sims?
But yeah, he'll stick you straight into the gut, digging his scimitar deep into your flesh.
Sorry, hold please.
As it fails, your concentration drops.
So, Hunter's Mark is no more. Sorry.
Yeah. It's all good. The guy that had it on him was dead anyway, so I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's a bonus.
You did.
I mean,
just
you
died.
could have. I think you can swap it over to somebody
You
else.
can, well, no,
can,
he
but it
just
was
Bonus
died.
action on my
He
turn.
just died from
Oh,
me.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that was the guy that went in the tent.
Okay. But yeah, that's all he's gonna do.
Wolf girl,
Hey, yeah.
you getting attacked.
But I think like when I do an action, I'm immediately attacked after like a few times.
That's what happens.
That's tends. What do you think has happened to me over
Stop
here?
rolling good.
That's another maximum.
You keep rolling 6.
Hold on.
You've gotten some good luck
Oh.
these times.
He's cheating.
So higher number is good or bad?
Rolling a higher number is
Bad.
good for him, bad for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I
Just
am
on a hot
about
streak,
to
I guess. I
die.
don't know. Anyway, the goblin sinks its blade into
How much
Yeah, your
health does
shoulder
a dire
blade.
wolf have?
A lot.
A dire wolf
I
has
was
around like 30,
taking
34.
A lot of damage
She's
so far.
She's down to like 16, so
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure I wouldn't be able to.
A
stand
regular wolf
up
is
very
16, a
long.
dire wolf's like 34.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. Well, after your dire wolf health dies, you turn back into a human. Basically.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you'll be back
And
to
you
your...
start from scratch with your health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so...
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I'm
that's the
going
scary
to...
thing about Druid.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fire a longbow into this one right here. Uh, 15 enough?
That is
Yep.
exactly their AC. With shield.
Perfect.
Oh,
Here's opening enough damage. It's enough.
I'm changing my dice.
Okay, your arrow strikes it in. Where do you like to strike it?
I'm just gonna knock it in between the eyes.
Okay, fair enough.
Shut.
So
Right
I'm
between the
gonna run
eyes,
over
it
here.
Falls over unmoving.
So I run over here, free action, grab my dagger from the head of the goblin I killed, and run into the tent. And I'm going to stab the one who just ran in.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
So here's hoping.
Invisible, that one.
Shit!
That one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if I miss with it, I'll just block his path to try and get to the others.
Fair enough. Okay, anything else?
That's it for me.
Yeah, that's action bonus and free, so that's everything.
This goblin swarmed the dog.
So they'll swarm the giant dog, but they won't go for the disco ball. I see how it is.
He's kind of really far away from the giant disco ball. Okay.
No, the ones
No,
down there is
the
fine. It's the
remaining
ones
ones
it's the ones up north that are just like. I mean, we could attack the shiny crystal thing, or disregard our senses. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop harping on that.
How many
Well,
goblins
yes.
are left?
There's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Most of them are
5,
near you, and the remnants are near
7,
us.
8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 out of the 20 so far.
Yeah.
No, there's like a group of 3 right over here. A group of
Yeah,
4
no,
right over
Han.
here.
Yeah, you have the
11.
most. Yeah.
You have 4 of them. I've got 2 over here. There's 2 up there, 3 there. So 5, 6, 11 of them, honey.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Hey, we took out 9.
Huh?
20.
How many were there originally?
20.
20.
20 of them.
At least we got like 9 of them out. That's like
Well,
Fair.
we still got a few turns left to kill them. Also, you're being shot at with a bow. Actually, no, Badger's being shot at with a bow.
Excuse me.
Yeah, your badger takes 4 points of damage. You get shot.
They don't like the sassy Badger.
oh boy.
I really was hoping I'd get that fucking dagger stab in.
Yeah, that would have really helped.
Yeah, but luckily I'm blocking his path to others, and he has to go around me to try and
Oh
hit
my
others.
god, we get TPK'd by fucking goblins.
No, we-
She's still
Fine,
prone
we'll
on the
be
ground.
Yep, still prone.
Is what a starter monster to work with goblins of all creatures.
I mean, in fairness,
this is actually
worse has happened. And
this is honestly the
TPKs
most-
can happen to these guys.
No,
Uh-huh.
I'm being honest here. This is the most starter monster stuff ever.
I can imagine.
Who are they shooting
Kind of
at?
monster.
The
You
wolf.
shoot at the
A
wolf.
starter would be slimes.
Oh.
No, you don't want
Yeah.
slimes to start off.
Not
with.
not in this
God.
game.
No.
They're worse.
They're worse.
Slimes are like the easiest
Wait,
starter
what?
monsters.
They are not. Han, they are
It's not universal. Different
It's
genres of
Wait,
stuff treat
how are-
creatures differently.
Oh,
Are you
Go ahead.
what?
I wonder what they.
Sorry,
What do you
Giraffe,
mean?
what's your question?
No, they shot at the wolf and then now they're stabbing me.
No, they're
That-
stabbing you
that-
back.
So
This
the
the one
one
in
Oh,
front of
that's
the
what I
badger.
meant. The
Yeah,
badger.
yeah. One down
They
here
shot at the wolf.
shot at wolf. No. That was the one that's stuck in the gravity well right now. Now
Mhm.
it's this one's turn, and that one's attacking badger with sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The arrow you saw shot was this guy who's stuck in the gravity well all the way down here.
No, I was yeah, I don't know why I thought that.
It's all good.
Okay, that
Stuff
is
was
that.
happening. Yeah.
I thought it was showing on. I didn't see it go to the other person. I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh,
That was
uh-huh.
weird.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh my
Stuff was being
God.
said.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of goblins. Lola.
Yeah, fucking okay. So I'm going to
This kind of how goblins work. They tend to just
my favorite.
attack you with sheer number.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Use my favorite
That's
camp.
Primal Savagery.
But for Lorelei, I don't know who's watching her, but it turns her hand into a giant badger hand.
Ooh,
I mean, if I could see it, I would.
I think me and Ren can see it.
You and Ren would.
I'm out of range. Ren is also sadly out of range.
You just
Oh
barely
damn
have
it!
No, yeah, none of us can see it.
Ew.
Oh,
You gotta hope you roll high with this one, hun.
Alright, you dick smack the goblin with your badger hand.
badger hand.
I mean, you're.
And I get a +2.
That you do actually. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Favorite
Hey.
foe being humanoids.
So 8 damage. That was just enough. You needed that +2.
Alright, you.
And then, can I still multi-attack?
Sadly, it is a cantrip, so doing
Oh,
that
so
does
doesn't
cost.
count. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
made
yeah. The
Oh,
upside is, as you saw, it does do more damage. The downside is that it
Yeah,
is
yes.
more damage, but for one attack because
That
it's a
makes us
cantrip.
down to 10 goblons now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's down to 10 now. You don't have to
We're
worry.
halfway there.
Oh, it's dead. Love
Yes.
that.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
less
you
than
can
7
do it.
HP.
No, they have. Yeah, they have like 7.
They have exactly 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna move back
Feels bad
over.
and dead. If I
Yeah.
hadn't attacked you, I would have got my sneak attack off.
Yeah,
If only
and
there was a move that
then
could do like a wide variety, a wide
that's the
attack. I feel
spell.
like that could be a thing.
I mean, hun, there is AoE spells. Like
There
Lily.
is, yeah. And you have
Yeah.
your spells, you're right now using the animal side of your subclass's benefit of
Yeah.
be more
I was
physical,
gonna
be more
say-
tanky.
What Ishtara is doing is an AoE spell right now.
Yeah.
And then
You
I'm
mean
going.
the disco ball effect?
No,
yeah,
that's
it's
just
not the
a,
disco
like,
ball, it's the other thing, but I didn't put the template down because it Foundry
Yeah,
does
this-
not like it. But
Yeah,
when
no,
they
yeah.
start their turns, they're gonna
Yeah.
start dying.
Or
We
that
would've
thing.
mentioned it
No,
because
we too.
Babe over here is just surrounded by them.
I'm
Yeah.
fine. I can handle two. You've got the worst of it.
I see
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 goblins there though on my screen.
Okay.
I see-
On my
It might
screen,
be lagging behind.
you might be
unfortunately.
lagging.
Yeah.
It's,
Anywho, sorry. Lot of chat happening. Giraffe,
20
sorry.
It's
Continue.
okay. I'm just like trying to say stuff. And then I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy over here. Wait, I think he's in range? Yeah.
90 feet, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're helping me out.
But
Thank
it's- I-
you.
Girl, why would I not?
Yay!
Why
I sound
could
like a
I not?
sassy high school girl. Oh, that's not right.
That's
So
the.
it's so embarrassing.
It's okay.
I'm not a teenager.
We're drug girls over
God
here.
damn.
It's fine. Okay, Ren, go.
I'm not a teenager anymore. What the heck am I
Who
doing?
am I? But it's fine. Okay, let's let Ren go.
Okay. Are you just moving?
Pen, you're muted by the way if you're talking.
God damn it. No, you finished.
Oh man.
Discord
Okay.
doesn't like you.
I am moving now, and no, that's just me being an absolute idiot.
That is that.
So,
So
you're just
I'm-
running out of the letting them trigger 2 attack of ops.
Yeah, they can take their attack of ops.
Gotcha.
That'll hit.
All right,
Dealing 6.
all right.
And that'll miss.
It'd be so funny if you just moved your gravity well right now and just start dragging them with it.
Oh please, that'd be so funny.
So I am actually moving that one. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Ready movement 2.
I am moving this one.
Yeah, just keep in mind it does affect allies.
I know, but a direwolf also has some really good strength, so
That is also true. Yeah.
I'm
so,
gonna pop it. Oh no, I'm gonna pop it right on top of the direwolf.
So, fun little
Yeah,
thing,
also.
Cobard. The guy down here who was stuck in it before needs to make a strength save again. Otherwise, he gets dragged with it.
Means I'm flying.
I'm here
It's
for it.
such a cool ability.
Doesn't
and he
it mean I'm
fails.
flying?
So, he's now over here.
No
Does
question.
that mean I'm flying?
No.
No.
You said
It means
gravity,
that-
though. I thought it was flying.
So, it's not that it's pulling things up. He's
It's pushing
pushing
them
things
down.
into the ground.
And now I'm
That
gonna
means I
need.
can't move.
You potentially can. You'll just have to make a save when your turn starts.
No, it's now.
It's now.
It's
Oh yeah,
now.
so make a strength
Yeah,
save.
roll a strength saving throw as your
Yeah.
direwolf.
Yeah. So
Where,
It should
Yeah,
be.
as
Find
the-
next to
as
where
the
your skills
direwolf.
are.
yeah.
I don't know.
my
I don't
skills? I thought I had to do the dire wolf thing again.
Yeah, do
You do
it's on
in
the
its
direwolf
sheet
page.
for the physical stats of a creature. You do have to because of druid. The mental stats is yours though, but this one's
Actions,
physical.
attribute. Where do we? There's
It's-
features. Phil.
You go to details.
Details.
It honestly might be easier to put it on the original sheet because it's a lot more easily condensed.
Yeah,
Because the fancy sheet's nice, but it is confusing.
I think she is on the original sheet as the direwolf.
no,
She's
on
on
the
the
direwolf, yeah.
Or that other
Yeah.
one.
So
For
she's
normal one though, for
go,
feature.
it's attributes on.
Yeah.
Okay, attributes.
Oh,
To
yeah,
the
like,
far left, where it says all the stuff, you click strength on the top left. It'll say ability check or saving throw. You're clicking saving throw, and you'll do it normal.
Wait, I see the strength. There's a icon.
So you
Proficiency.
click the strength name. Click the word strength itself.
Okay. What type of strength check?
It's
Yeah.
a saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
All I see is ability and. Oh wait, I'm.
Uh huh.
Why did I
Yeah.
mix that up for
You're fine. Just
It's all
go
good.
ahead. Go
You're
ahead.
learning.
Roll it
It's all
on.
good.
normal or advanced?
Roll
Yeah,
it
you roll it
normal.
normal. Yeah.
You don't have advantage. Roll normal. Nat 20.
You're good.
job.
You're unaffected by the gravity for now.
You got the best roll possible.
Wait, that good? Is it good?
Yeah, nat 20 means nat 20 when you're needing to do it is good.
Yeah,
So
whenever
now-
you see that green, that means you passed.
Yay!
So now, unless they can stand up before your turn, you're gonna have advantage on them.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I'm gonna do. Ivik, how much do you trust me?
Enough.
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 All right.
I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm currently in my own struggles down here, and I think you got bigger things to worry about.
He is also in
I-
a tent if it requires line of sight.
Yeah, I am also in a tent. Also, wouldn't that stop your other gravity low?
No, it will not.
No,
I
it's the
have-
same one. That's why he got dragged. It literally
No, no,
went
no.
from one point and got pulled.
No, I get 2.
Huh?
Yeah, he does. It's a crazy ability.
Well, luckily I'm out of the circle, but that's still. I would not recommend it because I am in a tent full of people.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah, that might be bad for people like kids.
Yeah, no, don't do it, buddy.
And you are fully aware of that.
All right, we'll do this. Only the top goblin gets it.
Yeah, just focus. He's out of the circle.
Yeah, one down.
There you go.
There we
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that
Okay,
guy's
yeah.
gonna make a
that's
straight
that's fine
save.
enough.
Yeah,
'cause
that was
he
fantastic.
technically can do that, yeah, because it's a bonus action after the first round to move it, and you can summon a second one.
Okay.
It's a really cool ability.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
So
Okay.
that goblin's got to make a strength save.
DC 16 strength throw for that goblin.
God, by the end of this, Kobold is gonna make every enemy.
The
have, like, 20
accidental
in
kills will stop being so accidental.
17.
He's
strength. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! One
He
of them
does pass.
passes. That being said, they are in difficult terrain.
Yep, that's one
Oh,
goblin
yeah.
just starts feeling the weight of the gravity. It just braces itself and just like. Yeah.
It's just Vegeta in the gravity chamber. It's like he's training. He's getting stronger.
He gains a
That's not your normal goblin.
He now has a
Okay.
strength of 10.
Goes to Fujitora. That's all my brain goes to.
Yes,
Sorry,
that goblin
you were
now has a
saying
strength of 10.
Don't be giving me ideas. I will fucking do it. I'll just fucking make this goblin Super Saiyan.
He's bald now, but he gets the hair when he does it.
So quite literally, it would just become like one of the goblins that are like near dying. Just, that's not the average goblin you're dealing with. That's Joe. He's the best of us.
He's not your average.
But nobody
Alright.
gets it because we
Science
No,
guy come to my head.
I love it. Let's keep this going.
Yeah.
I'm
We got-
so
We got
sorry.
everything read. You do have a free action to try to learn stuff, but we kind of know most of it.
Hmm.
You want to see if they're worth anything?
Well,
You
I
know
mean,
what? Yeah.
I have an idea. It's just
Can I roll-
moral questions.
I don't care. They aren't our people.
Good to
You know, I'm
know.
just gonna do it for the fun of it. I'm probably not gonna get it. What is it? Survival?
It's
nature.
nature.
It's nature.
Yeah.
You know, low likelihood that I will actually succeed, but
9. We'll take it. We'll take a 9.
I don't think that succeeds though.
It does not
Fine,
succeed.
but we'll take a 9. 9 is better than a nat 1.
Yeah.
Earlier that I might be lagging because I only see 4 goblins where Ivik is. One of them
Yeah.
is near deaf. Is that
There's-
supposed to be there?
No, your thing is not liking Foundry because there's only 2 over there right now.
Yeah, no, I've only got 2 I have to deal with.
Hey, June? June.
Fuck them up,
Wait.
June.
I changed my dice back to my Oz dice that don't roll well. But
This
they
is,
might
what,
roll good for you.
this is what I'm saying. Just stick to one pair.
Hey, I was sticking to the one, and it didn't like me.
Let's try that Fury Swipes again.
Please. Please.
Much
Okay.
better.
Yes.
As we found out from last time and looking into things, your June does get your favorite foe damage bonus.
Oh no, yeah.
Even
So
if you,
technically
like,
their raw
roll-
damage is +7, so they can't not kill them.
Yeah, no, even if you roll the lowest, they still die.
Yeah, they hit hard.
And it's about time, June.
As you say that, they almost rolled the lowest.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's gonna happen with D4s. It's either you roll well or you roll bad. They can still move.
How much movement do you have? You have 30 feet. We're gonna go help.
Yeah.
Probably want to get the one that's shooting.
Yeah. And that's the furthest I can move. Awesome. Bada
Nah.
bing, bada boom. Okay. That's your turn.
Up. Yeah, you went over.
Saving throw
Make
for that one.
a wisdom save.
Schmizdum schmeep?
Okay.
Schmizdum schmeep. Yeah, schmizdum schmeep.
Cool. So you take. Fine, I'll just
21?
do it. I mean, we can. It can roll that much. They
You
take
take that.
14 radiant damage.
So yes,
I
you
got
take that.
Will-O-Wisp mine. That's just that in the distance, you just hear the reverberations of a forge when there is none.
Ting.
Yeah, pretty much like a very loud hammer strike.
Opustus.
I almost did that too!
Needed my disc to make the hammer clang sound. No, that did not work in my favor.
Yeah, no, don't
Right on my
need to
back,
make, you don't need to make
too.
the sound effects, honey. You're
I
good.
was just trying to make a joke. It
I
I
backfired
know,
on me.
I know.
So now it's the goblin next to you.
Oh,
Alright,
miss.
you missed. He's gonna try to get around me.
That guy's gonna make another strength save. Let's see if Joe can do it.
I'm at so he's getting right next to me. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What is this with naming enemies?
It's just a funny thing to do at times.
Oh, he's crushed.
Oh!
He flexes, stands up, goes to take a step, thunk.
That isn't that
Like,
one.
if you're
that
naming the
means you,
goblins,
like,
then the
one
three that are
bludgeoning
around
damage.
me. Three around me are the Three Stooges.
Remember the SpongeBob episode where you had the slip-on inflatable arms? All I can picture is them deflating.
Yeah.
When he flexes, they just both deflate.
The sad thing is he is still stuck in the aura because it is difficult terrain too.
Yeah.
Can't like move like 15 feet.
He can. I mean, he can try to move out of it.
Yeah,
He just can only move 5 feet.
I mean that's enough to at least get him out of the
Yeah.
aura. But,
Yeah.
Not for long.
Sadistic.
You know, well, I can move that every single turn.
Yeah. You can play
Okay.
Minesweeper.
Well, I know what I'm doing on my turn then.
But yeah, that is that is his turn.
oh no, he just saved a move. They didn't technically do any sort of attacks, but yeah,
True. Yeah.
yeah. No, yes.
Is he firing?
Aiming at me?
Yeah.
He was firing at Ren. Make a wisdom
Okay.
save.
Make a wisdom.
Yeah, because it's all the goblins that are stuck in my aura.
Oh,
Cool. He's still dead.
yeah.
He takes 7 radiant.
He still dies. Yeah.
He evades. He's able to resist it. Unfortunately, the fire is too intense, as this is something well practiced.
The forge is very much against you.
It is unrelenting to all.
Yeah, it is the direwolf's turn. Kevin.
Got him. Go.
You gotta make one more strength save, sadly.
Yep. Roll strength save, honey. You've got this. You just got to roll above a 16.
Got it.
Right?
I have faith.
No. You don't bite. You got to roll strength save, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, roll strength?
Yeah.
Strength saving throw normal.
I do apologize. That is the one downside of this, is that
Friendly
I can't
fire.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, friendly fires, but it will keep them from doing much.
I clicked on strength. What did I do then?
Saving
Saving
throw.
throw and normal.
Yeah.
All I see is saving an ability throw.
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Saving.
You
Literally
click saving throw. Yeah.
So normal again.
Normal. Yes. Roll it. You passed. You're still standing.
Okay,
And
you
now
are
you can
affected.
bite. All right. Now you bite with advantage because they're
Yeah.
all prone. So roll with advantage to attack.
So biting.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll the attack for advantage.
Advantage.
That's a nat 20.
That
You
really
had-
looks like it's balancing on one corner.
Yep. Okay, honey.
Alright,
go
which
ahead
one
and
are you
fight.
biting? Because there's like 3.
Which one are you biting? The one in front of you, the one beneath you, or the one behind you?
One behind me.
This guy?
Oh,
Okay.
you're gonna E6.
All right. So
So-
roll your damage and hit critical hit.
Yeah, because you got a crit.
Damage.
Critical hit. That you did 13 damage to him. Good job.
How
Another
much
two
Is
did
that
I roll then?
including?
Wait,
You
did I
can-
do it completely?
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed him completely.
You
Good
just,
job.
just bit his head
Also,
off.
Hun, you can also move out of the gravity well so you don't get messed up by it next turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, then don't move it now.
No, yeah, no.
Well, no,
move.
you can
No,
move it
you
now,
move.
so you're not affected next turn.
I don't
Yeah.
know how much.
No,
heat
don't
I
go
have.
that. No. You have
It's 50 as a direwolf?
as a
so
direwolf. You have 50
25.
feet, so 25. So you can step. No, you don't need to go that way. Here, yeah, go over there. Yeah, go that way, and get behind. Yeah, right. No, don't go so far away. Just get behind the goblin.
Yeah.
So no, keep moving again. You're still in the thing.
A little bit. Yep, there you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. You're out of the gravity well, and now you're still in range to bite the one goblin. The other goblin does get an opportunity attack against you, though.
Disadvantage,
Oh, boy.
though, too.
Oh boy.
At disadvantage because
Okay.
You're
yeah,
safe.
he missed.
No,
You're good.
Good.
You're good there. Don't worry about it. He does not get an opportunity attack.
Goblin.
Why?
She's still in range of him.
Is
Yeah.
She, oh, okay. That's-
Yeah. Size.
She's a big token.
God.
Okay, there we go.
I am a powerful direwolf.
Yes,
Make a
you've done a
wisdom
great
save.
job. You've done a great saving throw for everybody there.
I like this session so far.
You're welcome.
Thank you, hon.
And
Thank
he's
you.
been eviscerated.
As he looks up to me in fear as the other Ursa's exploding, Istar just looks down at him. You should have paid attention to me.
You're lucky that the aura does not affect those inside of the tent.
I get to choose, yeah.
What?
That's
I know
why it
you
makes
get
it
to
so good.
I know
I
you get to
see a
choose.
random option here called end turn. What is
Yeah,
that?
no,
Yeah.
you don't have to click it. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
That just ended my turn.
God.
Why does she have permissions of my character?
Huh?
She didn't click it. She
Don't worry
didn't click
about
it.
it.
She
Uh,
did, because
it's
my turn
perfectly
just
fine.
ended.
But I didn't. I didn't even touch my mouse.
Then
That was just
Cobart
perfectly
did. 'cause
fine.
I
Yeah, I
didn't press
did.
it.
Early ended it.
What
Why did you end my turn, Cobart? It's still my turn.
do you mean it's your turn?
Well, that goblin
Okay.
also did.
I didn't
Anyway,
even
yeah,
touch
this guy's dead.
me.
He came back.
Ron, you're fine. Just confusion.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Confusion over.
So yeah,
So,
so it's
okay,
our
down
play
there.
end.
Yeah, I gotta look. There's a lot of guys down there. I can at least still hear the skirmishing of fighting from that with my passive, and I know there's one guy there. Let's see. What's range is looking like?
30 feet. You would still be out of range to hit him. Dashing, you would be in range to get him.
Let's see. When did their turn start? Because
They are at the bottom of the list. They're at the bottom of the list after you, or before you.
yeah, they are bottom of the list and such, but they are in danger, and one of them's going to probably get past you again and might go for somewhat. Because right now we're not dealing with any casualties of
People.
people. Yeah. This guy over here is not in range until he dashes. So, and these
And
two are
those-
stuck into gravity well. So,
They're stuck there. Yeah.
and we've got 3 people, and Ren can probably do some other shenanigans. So,
you take
I'm
your pick.
gonna.
I'm gonna kill both of these guys.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm thinking of like, how much do I really need to rush getting to you?
I'm fine. I've got a plan.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll go for the straggler. Because that puts me in range. Yep. So, Istara is going to, hearing in the distance now that they've all burned and withered away from the flames of purification, she will look behind, seeing Ren. Which direction has the most remaining, Ren?
No points to the.
Southeast.
Thank you. South, to the southeast.
Right, shall do that then. And she'll begin moving around over this way. As she gets to there, she would basically in a second, as she's moving with this area of will-o-wisps around her, she herself begins to, because everybody can see her, as she begins to move, everyone would see her kind of go negative for a second, as basically her entire being goes black and white. As most of her person is black, her eyes are still white, as the eyes are still the same. As she is going to, for movement's sake, she is going to shadow step. As she basically, visually, it's still her running, but she runs at like triple the speed. As it's very much like, seeing her physically, she's running in directions that make no sense. And yet, she still is ultimately ending up at her destination, as she will technically teleport to over here. As she gets to here, and when she ends the teleport, she is still in this negative state for a few seconds. She'll raise her hand, and her voice echoes a little bit. You're supposed to be careful at night, little cretin! And she is going to cast her cantrip, because I've used enough spells tonight. She is going to use Sacred Flame to the goblin within range. Make a dex save. Hooray! It does a thing! It barely does enough. 7 radiant damage. That is action, bonus action, and me movement. So that is Istara. Cool.
Oh boy.
Can they stand?
Yeah, no, they gotta make a strength saving throw. They
They
fail,
still cannot stand.
but they can crawl out if they so try to.
I don't want to lose any more health as it
Hey,
is.
Han, you're fine.
You're
Besides, if
Your
your
Okay.
wolf
health
health,
is basically just for free.
yeah, your wolf health is not your health. It is your temporary health, really.
Yeah. If you're ever an animal, you're just perfectly safe, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
For most things.
so
So
what
it makes
is
it-
like,
so
hurt, so I can't really
well,
do anything.
it makes a fair. It misses.
People
Actually-
frog from it.
Actually, hold on. What your wolf one is that 12 or 13?
13, Direwolf.
That's true.
I only know because of Make an Umbra.
Fair enough. Well, my turn now. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity from him, and I'm going to step out to here.
Don't you want to do your swashbuckler stuff?
No, like I said, I have a plan for this.
Okay.
Not baby.
Now, Avic to Avic.
Well, he
Oh,
misses.
That's a miss. So, yep, longbow attack at him. Shit!
That will.
Why do you roll low now? Damn it! Okay, run back in. Dagger. I swear to God, I'm just trying to. If you realize what I'm trying to do,
Dagger.
Minna, I'm trying to save that sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay, 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, 3d6. Not 10, 3d6. Normal. He takes. Take away. So
Minus
that
5,
is-
so 9.
So 9. He's dead. And then I'm going to take the remainder to just go over here. I really just wanted to. I hate whenever it misses when I've been rolling so good.
Yeah.
You
Can
he
very
stand?
lucky.
You still cannot stand.
Billboard stole my luck.
Why you-
I'm meaning that more as a joke because he's rolling really good with those things.
He is, yeah. They've rolled really consistent.
They have.
Until the disadvantage kicks in, then they don't.
Yeah. But this one is still going to get its opportunity attack to get up. Anyways, I'm switching my rapier after this.
Hi. All right. So,
Oh.
yeah. We're gonna help Wolfie over here. Yep, we're good. And we're I don't have to cast it again to move my thing, right?
Your Hunter's Mark?
Oh no, wait.
No.
Oh, I thought the one in the Hunter's Mark died. Never mind.
No, it's still there. But if you
No,
try
I
to hit it
thought
from
that-
that distance, you do have disadvantage.
Why?
It's downed. Prone always
Oh.
has range and disadvantage.
Yeah.
I forgot.
It's good against range, bad against melee.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
No, I know. Do I want to just mess him up more though? Is my
you want to
question.
dash over, give them a help.
Yeah. I also wanted to like get them stuck though.
Stuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be moving that gravity well soon, so.
What, were you
Where
gonna
you-
entangle them or something?
I'm totally not gonna do that. You don't know me that well.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not. One of my favorite
Look,
spells.
she's unpredictable, a wild beast in nature.
Anyways,
I am.
whatever you decide to do.
I'm a wild beast who's gonna use entangle. Oh shit! It's concentration. Never mind.
It is con, so you would have to drop the other.
Nope, we're not doing that shit. Yeah, gosh. So 30,
You get right next to them.
60, yeah. And that's my turn.
Unfortunately, yeah, they're all downed.
Yeah,
Ren.
it's bullshit.
Or because you did that, now I gotta ask, what does that?
What?
What?
Pen?
Nothing for Pen to me. So.
He muted himself.
What happens when you up?
Sorry. Now I
What?
gotta ask, what's your health looking at?
Me?
Jeff? Yeah.
Oh, I hate that you said giraffe. I don't know why. I'm at 32 of 44, so I'm down.
Okay, never mind. You're good.
12.
You're good.
I can heal myself too. BT
We'll do that. It works.
Does that include me?
I'll move it 5 feet from where it was, so it gets both of them. Actually, no, never mind. So you won't actually be in it, so you're good. I need them
Awesome.
both to make a strength save.
She also has to
No,
make one 'cause
Wolf.
she's halfway inside.
The
Honestly,
wolf,
though,
yeah, wolf
my
goes.
is so much better than mine.
Also, I am not done moving that. It is just since it is going into them, they do have to make it.
Yeah, because you can move it in a direction. It's one of the few effects of like moving. It actually does represent it moving in the world.
You good, Midna? You had to swap for your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Fair enough.
Just step away for a second. No, still
So
listening.
have them both make a strength save because that will determine where the rest of this movement goes.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, Wolf needs to make one too.
Yep, honey, you need to make a strength saving throw.
Again,
You're gonna memorize where that is.
sorry.
Normal again?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
normal. You'll know when you have you'll know when you have advantage. Okay, she's good.
Oh, see, that's
Alright,
why it's there.
That
Who
goblin
does it?
fails.
Yeah, only one of the goblins is
Yeah.
in there, by the way.
It's just the
No,
If he's not within the black, and if he's not within the extra squares, even the circumference, it doesn't count.
oh, there we go. Sorry, there. I gotta put it there to get them both.
There you
Fine.
go. Now you got the other one in there.
That should be still 5 feet. So it's here before.
He
Yeah,
nat
it's still
20'd
5
it.
feet.
He Goku standed up.
Damn. Well, I'll still
It's
get one of them
at
with this.
20, but
Um,
it says 19.
Because I
It's
have a
because they had a
They
modifier.
have a -1.
Oh,
Yeah.
because of
That's
the
where
grapple?
stats. No.
because of their
So-
strength stats.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where like rolling the dice and the stuff on your sheet for your stats. That's how your numbers affect stuff because like that determines how good you are at certain things. So because they are weak physically and they have a negative stat when they roll strength saves, they have to apply that to anything involving strength.
So
And that's for how all stats work.
It just keeps getting more complicated for my
That's-
poor
It,
autistic brain.
it's not. We'll let you know. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. It's all
Like I'm
good.
getting
Take your
a little
take
bit
your
of
time.
everything, like bit by bit.
Yeah, hon.
Yeah.
Like we said, you're not gonna get everything offhand. We're gonna take a few sessions, more likely to get you to a little bit more than this.
Yeah.
So
Anywho,
fact,
Ren, go ahead.
fun fact, this doesn't say horizontal and up is a direction. Gravity belt is going up 25 feet, and that goblin needs to make one more strength save.
Wait, so you're pulling it out of my range?
No, this one passed, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shit, that's the one that
Yeah.
did pass.
This one failed.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my brain.
One more strength save, please, good sir.
For which one?
This one.
Bottom.
The bottom one.
Or it gets moved up 25 feet.
Yeah.
Fails. It is now 25 feet in the air.
It technically can't hold them because it's not like reverse gravity, so they do fall immediately, though.
Yep, so it takes 2d6 damage. Do you want me to roll it, or do you roll it?
I got it.
9. It's dead.
Alright, it falls as flats.
It's
Oh
flat.
my god.
Literally goes up, and then begins to, and then like Family Guy falls, snaps neck, dies.
And you just hear from Ren, y'all are this.
Alright,
I'm not
everything-
done yet.
Okay, well, I don't know. Like, you're just sitting there not
We can
saying
end our
anything.
turn. We can end our turn, Cooper.
We're
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
30
Good.
feet this way.
It's okay.
There have been plenty of times where you literally just sat there waiting for me to end your turn.
Fair enough.
Well,
Fair.
now
We
we're
can just be.
adults.
We can be better about saying we're done with our turn.
And
Half the time, whenever I finish my turn, I actually go to the bar and click it off myself.
Mm-hmm.
but Ren is just gonna go, you're starting to get
I
boring.
just know after this session, this song that's playing for the whole session is gonna be stuck in my head all night.
And we'll chuck a javelin at this one.
Why are you playing music in the background, hun?
No, all I hear is just the game audio.
The combat theme is going to stay in
Yeah,
my head.
no, it'll be gone after the fight's done.
And I know it's at disadvantage.
Who are you javeling? This guy down here?
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
wait, never mind. I'm not be doing the javelin.
You're gonna walk through your own gravity well?
He's
Yeah, I can
unaffected.
walk through it.
He is the only one not affected by its negatives. He actually gets positives for standing in it.
Oh.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway because I actually can't make it without dashing. Actually, I would go dash. Instead of attacking, I would dash to
Well, you're
here
gonna
and block
path.
Goblin's path.
Okay.
Here.
I was gonna say you can get right next to him if he tries to crawl further away and run. Like he's gotta, get past your stuff.
Yeah, I can. You just see this. There we go. And that would be the end of my turn. There.
Alright, June, you're up.
Junebug. I think June can make it right next to where you are. If she dashes.
If I dash, yeah.
I mean, might as well. But the sassy badger try to go get a bite.
That's it. That's all she can. Literally all she can do.
Alright, I'm gonna have it stand up because it's not in the gravity well. We can move it over to encompass it, so.
I mean, you can only move one at a time, so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna have him do. And let's see here. I'll move there. And bonus action. Nimble escape.
Disengage, okay. Well, how many did he use to stand? He used half his movement speed.
15 feet to get up. Yeah, so he's only got 15 left.
Yeah, you went 25.
He's kind of running.
He's dashing to get out.
He's action dashing. Okay.
Next dashing.
Did you disengage?
He
Yes,
did. Because
nimble escape.
goblins get a racial trait that lets them do it permanently as a bonus action.
Oh,
That's
I
as far
hate
as you
that.
can
I was
honestly
like,
go,
wait,
but yeah.
it's not a rogue.
That's why
No.
they're a good rogue race and monk.
They really are a good rogue race.
Yeah, that's why they're
I mean,
good
they-
for that.
I mean, either way, it'd be the same as they had, cunning action. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, it's an upgrade for the monk.
Miss Jasmine, you're.
Miss Wolfhart,
Me.
I believe you have to do another saving throw because it's just the start of your turn.
Yeah, that you do.
Yeah, that's okay. You got it. You got it. You'll figure out where this button is.
Throw.
It's good practice, honestly.
You failed.
You
failed,
failed,
you
so you
get-
are now prone, but you can stand back up, thankfully.
So yeah, use half your movement speed to stand up and go ahead and bite that little one in front of you at advantage.
I can bite.
Yep.
Don't they get a +2 because of flanking?
Oh yeah, bite.
Yeah.
At advantage
It's
with a
plus. Yeah, it's +2 right now because of level.
Okay, yeah, no, quick attack. Don't quit.
I
Don't
wasn't
have to.
sure. I kept forgetting that the icon
Yeah.
thing shows up in the chat.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
shows up
I
in-
keep
so-
forgetting that.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to move it: move your character sheet to the left, see your chat open, and then click attack there. Add advantage, and in the extra thing, put +2.
Formulate one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, put +2 in there.
I actually can't. It won't let me click on it.
Okay. What do you mean? You?
Add +2 after.
I can't. I really
No.
can't.
What do you mean?
You
Okay,
add it-
hold on. I just saw it 1 second. So when you click it,
Sorry. I don't think I was you.
so where it says situational bonus,
Oh, I was looking at formula.
no, you can't mess with the formula. It's situational bonus. Add +2.
+2.
I am roll it at advantage. You got a 19. Roll your damage.
Yeah, this one is normal.
Normal damage. You don't add a +2 to this.
Yeah.
No +2?
No
Yeah,
plus
plus
two.
two. The flanking is just to hit, not to damage.
Okay,
Awesome.
you killed it. Good job.
Okay, that didn't go through. Fuck, I was doing a bite sound effect to me.
It's all good.
It didn't
All
work.
good.
My audio's not that good.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. You got anything else you want to do on your turn? You can move the rest of your movement speed out of the space.
Gravity well.
Yeah, that might be a good
I think I should do that.
I mean, she killed the thing, so it don't matter. No, don't go. No.
Yeah.
Come up
Step
towards
the
me.
other-
Come up over here towards me.
Just step whichever. Yeah, step that way up. That's as far as you
Step
can
that
get.
Yeah.
Because then I'll heal you, girly. Oh no, you're fine. Never mind. You can untree.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've done good. Now it's just now end your turn because it's Tar's turn.
and
So go to the combat tracker, and at the bottom where it says end turn, click that.
switch speed. Toggle.
So the two swords, the combat.
Where the two swords are, right next to where the two bubbles are.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah,
Yep,
click the
I'll-
end turn at the bottom.
It's in the middle though.
It's just click the end turn.
It's because of it like going in the main thing. Yeah, just click the end turn button.
Yeah, just gotta click that.
I really don't see it.
What? Show your screen.
It's because it put the wolf back in initiative again.
Yeah.
In the future, Cobard, let's just enlarge her token and just give her the temp HP for it, because that is a bit easier, because it's now trying to keep adding the wolf back in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, end turn. Just click the end turn. It keeps messing up there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Click it there. All right. Now
Now it's
set.
gone.
Now it's
Okay.
slow.
When I heard you say end
Yeah.
turn the first time, it wasn't there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is there a
It's-
missing goblin on the tracker right now?
So no. So to explain, because I know the technical jargon of it, because the wolf right now is a separate thing, and it's not her physical token. Foundry's being real fucky.
Okay.
Is
well,
druid programming. That's what's happening there. So
alright,
it's
so
it's,
just-
it's all
just-
good. It's been sorted.
she just needs to click end turn because it's still on her.
She did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
I
It's circled
clicked
back.
it once and it was gone.
Just click
No,
it
it's
again.
It's
back.
okay.
No,
It's
you don't need
okay.
to click it
I'll
again.
set now.
It's good on our end.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
anything-
She's good. She's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hon, just go ahead and refresh your page.
Yeah.
You've got time now.
Yeah. Foundry does some weird things when you try to do druid outsourced like that, because you're technically supposed to transform the token player, not add another creature.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's really hard.
It's
to
a
do that.
process.
Yeah.
It's a process to set up the token transformation. I get that.
Buggy. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay, you're all good. All
Yeah.
right, so Ishtar, what you doing?
So yeah, after the 6 seconds pass after her shadow running, she now comes back into reality proper. She looks around, seeing the one she had singed, seeing the other one now just seeing it look between Ren and looking at a very wounded Emanon, and it just goes and just wait, and just starts trying to book it. Istara immediately, you think you get to attack us in the middle of the night and run? That's adorable. And she is going to, once again, use another bonus action, and she is going to Shadow Step again. And she will move herself to over here. And then she'll move her normal movement speed down to here.
Get him. Get that wisdom saving man.
Yeah,
Is the last
it is
goblin?
it's there,
That's the
but
last
also
one.
it is also the fact of
Yeah,
as she
no,
gets over there, she's gonna take a swing with her hammer.
Those two glitched out goblins are gone too. Thanks to the refresh.
No, the refreshing will fix it. We just need
Yeah,
it with
everyone
a
was
little bit.
crashed. Do it so many times.
24. God damn.
I don't think it hits.
Yeah, no, you whiffed it. We're doing negative ACO here.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Squish.
Unlike most of her magic, the physical is a little bit more messy, and yeah, it is very much caved in skull.
Nice.
All right. Congratulations.
We
First
survived
combat
our
is-
first battle with monsters.
Yeah, first combat is
Yeah.
over.
All right then. I think Istara, seeing that, she'll grab the basically the back of the collar of their armor and is going to start slowly dragging the goblin corpse, and she's going to start trying to gather these up so we can properly take off their
Go ahead,
equipment.
remove.
Yeah, Amonon's grabbing back his arrows, and he's also gonna drag the goblin corpse out of the tent and follow behind her.
Yeah.
Collect them up. We gotta do something with them. Either burn them or whatever.
Let's see if we can first put out the tents, gather their bodies. Let's make sure we get off everything we can that's salvageable.
We'll go ahead and do that. So there's only the one up there that's only in burning still.
Well, the one you're near to's got the little bit on the side there.
Oh,
Hyper,
okay.
move your token near mine because that's where you were. Sorry.
Just tosses like water skin on top of it and burns. Turns out the fire.
Because girly, healing over here.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Go take it.
the equipment the goblin has is very shoddily made equipment. It's not like high tier grade stuff. You can't take it, but like if you do sell it, it's gonna like be a quarter of the cost because it's just really.
Oh,
shitty.
that's cute, Cobart. You gave me a metal object,
We have ideas.
and I also have mending.
I mean, if you want to
Meaning-
reforge it into something, I guess you can. But like as it is right now, it's not really worth much.
Well,
anything.
Oh, I understand that. I still have this, meaning I can repair it to perfect condition. Forge cleric. I came here to eliminate the simplicities of, oh no, our tools broke. Give me that piece 1 and piece 2. What? Why? It's gone. We have to throw it in the trash. A minute later, what are you talking about, you fool? It's brand new.
Yeah, no, we've got.
So all of their stuff is now good quality.
All right, tent fires are out. Got that taken care of.
Okay.
When Ren goes to grab this body, he's gonna just speak to people in there. I do apologize for the battle out there. It should be all done now, and we'll come back to check on all of you soon.
Everyone else, come drag whatever bodies left over to Ishtara.
Second, I just want to make sure these two are okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and
I've
finish
been
it
through
putting up our
battles
tents.
before. It's not that simple. Pretty
Well-
beat up myself though.
Well, this is for you. Oh no, that'll be for June. So June will get 5 back. And then, do you mind if I touch you? Is that okay? To Wolf. I kind of have to if you want help.
All right, I can use the help.
Okay. Okay, I was like, where'd my...
You can roll yours first. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
already
okay.
clicked it.
I got scared. And you get to add 6 health back to your total. Or whatever you got taken off.
Oh, yeah, Amonon's also pulling arrows out of himself and throwing them over to Ishtara.
And Ren, you heal 10.
Thank you, Stara.
Okay, now let's help.
Mending only fixes it like if it was originally supposed to be a thing, right?
I mean, if
If
it's
it's
currently shoddy, it'll put it back to its best state, basically.
Yeah, but its best state is literally the state is in. It's not like it's a scimitar that used to be a good scimitar. It's literally just a shittily made scimitar.
Fair enough.
I
I could still convert it. It's even if it's worth half its value. I mean,
Yeah,
it
that's
still
what I was
has
meaning, like-
it still has money value attached to it, and I can just convert it into something nice.
That's what I was meaning. Like all of this
Yeah.
equipment for you.
But yeah, like I said, you can't melt it down, make it into a better thing. But like
Mhm.
as it is, it's literally just
It's just
basically
shoddy
like-
weapons. Yeah,
like a duct tape,
it's done.
rusty blade on top of
Yeah.
a stick.
I
mean,
just need to know what the total of their items is so I can calculate it. I assume they're wearing pure leather, right?
yeah, it's just pure leather.
Okay, I can't do it unless I add something into those. I can't mess with those because I can only fuck with studded leather.
20 scimitars,
20 longbows.
20 short bows.
Are the short bows the same thing for weapon quality?
Yeah,
20
like,
shield.
again, everything here is just like Short bow is literally
Okay.
just a twig, like just basically a long twig.
Yeah,
and,
it's a very long twig
Yeah.
with some string.
yeah, some
Got it.
string.
Gotcha.
Uh,
So everything's like half value because
Yeah,
these
the
are
shield
shells.
is literally
Yeah,
just like basically like
A chunk of wood.
400
it's basically
arrows.
like a pot lid in a sense.
It's a pot lid!
I mean, hey, that still could be worth a chunk in metal.
No,
I
it's
think-
wood. It's pure wood. Like
Yeah, I think total
Well,
you also
what-
have like 400 arrows with that as well.
Things.
If they all at
Okay.
least carry
Should
20.
healed enough to collect one of some of the bodies.
Yeah. June, do you want to grab one or two? I'll put one on your back.
Okay.
Carry
And
like 3
all
at a
again.
time.
Oh, they only carry
Yeah,
10 each?
5e.
Fair enough.
I mean, I did like yeah.
D&D 5e.
Half of those are
I need to
in,
make a folder that just has all the items prices with it. That
You
might
don't
be
have to
good for me to
actually-
do.
Go to the spots. We can just say we grabbed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to follow
Mhm.
it.
Over here to the group.
Yeah, you can just move back to the group.
Move!
Theater of mind.
I'm finishing up the tents over here. You guys just go ahead and do what you need to there.
All right.
And half those arrows are in Emanon.
3 of them are. Also have them back. He shoots them over. They land at y'all's feet.
God.
Okay.
I'm gonna go,
D&D 5e weapon.
I'm gonna go check on the health of the one up top. Make sure the goblin didn't get to any other people.
Yeah, we have a couple.
No, yeah, none of them attacked any of mine, but they were scared them pretty good.
Oh,
Same for mine.
You're auto checked? Fair enough.
Really hurts.
What did I
So-
do?
Yep, that is a good thing. Cause
I made a mistake.
yep.
What?
I was just randomly clicking stuff, and I think I might have targeted him. I didn't mean to.
You might have what?
There's like
Targeted
green
me?
There's green arrows on your.
Oh yeah,
your
no, just
icon.
click me, Han. Just click me again. It'll take care of. It'll get rid of the arrows.
Yeah. If you
What?
double click
Yeah.
the
Like
target.
double click,
I'm
like right
trying.
click.
Oh,
Okay, got it.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know how this stuff.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. It's gonna take you a long time to learn
Don't
stuff.
worry about it.
Okay.
Giraffe, you gotta right click me if you want to stop targeting me.
oh, there we go. I was like, wait.
So 20 sims.
Here's
Yes.
what I did.
Killed each other. Yes. The planets come together perfectly. Okay,
20x shoddy.
Wait, what? Is that June?
Why don't you just bring over
Can-
3 of the goblins so you can loot those?
Yeah, I'm assuming June has one in her mouth, and I'm assuming she threw one on her back.
Yeah, no, I brought over 5.
Wood.
So we have at least 5.
When,
So,
when we get all the
no.
ones up top.
I threw
grab 'em.
5. We just threw all 20 of them in the center.
Yeah.
Some of them were.
Five, they
Some
had
of them
10.
were. Yeah, a good amount of them were holy burned. The rest of them were like squished, stabbed, shot, all that mix.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
get the arrows back? The other ones down there.
I got all the bodies needed. We got every one of them in that pile.
I just need my arrows.
You can go grab them yourself, lass.
Oh, I meant the ones that was like he's kind of in his head still.
Pull them out.
Well, I was just asking if you can. Okay.
I've already pulled out mine. I've recovered my daggers. Just pull them out. I mean, Ishtar
Okay.
can fix them up for you.
I was going to. But I wanted to double check. Oh, God.
You don't need to ask me.
I
permission.
understand it's a bit late for everyone. It's a bit of a ruckus for everybody. Let's just take a moment to take some rest.
No, I plan to. I'm trying to finish up the tents. There's no need to ask me for permission on your arrows. There's no point.
I was asking.
I mean, it's your arrows. I don't see why you have to ask permission.
I just wanted to like see if you like took them out and then dragged them.
I mean,
Like, if you
I-
took arrows off the ones I shot.
No, I took the ones that I shot all
Okay.
over here. I didn't touch any of yours. I know what my arrows are fletching.
I
Like,
wanted to double check.
you're fine.
She made her own arrows. She wants them back.
I also make my own arrows.
Look at that, twinsies.
All right, so it'll take me a bit of a minute to think of how much these are worth. Given she'll hold up one of the short bows as it's like probably snapped in half from like the gravity. It'll take me a minute to figure out how much these are worth. But if everyone would like to go get some rest again, you can. Amanon, if you would like, in about an hour, I will regain my capabilities of magic, and I should be able to treat your wounds and better
I'm fine.
heal your
Just,
sickness.
you can heal my sickness, but I'll just sleep off the wounds. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
I better sleep off the wound as well.
That is fair. If we would like
We'll
to,
heal on
considering
our
they
own.
had some, seeing as they had some oil on them and their persons, to light the tents on fire even in the rain. I assume the oil that they had on them is probably like really crappy oil. Like we couldn't really repurpose it much.
It's canola.
Canola
I mean,
oil.
there's also the fact that goblins are just greasy as shit.
This is their natural oil.
Yeah, so it's their grease.
Yeah, it's just their grease.
Oh,
Now that we've got all of the equipment off, if y'all wouldn't mind standing back a bit, I can make sure we dispose of them proper.
We'll take them further away from the tents, mainly because we don't want the people to smell them.
yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, if we wanted to go like really quickly,
We'll just throw them on the other side of the mountain over here.
Yeah, we'll throw them over there. Probably
Okay.
take like 10 minutes, get them over there, and then I would.
Already designated a dumping pit. All right, got you.
I mean, pretty much.
Kind of, yes.
That's the trash heap now.
Can Ren just make a? Oh wait, no, I already used them. I was gonna say just make a pit with the gravity well.
And then as they are there, since my magical capabilities at the moment are limited, and she's going to try to do her ritual again, I'm going to just, since it's all I really have, she will get them all together, and I mean, given their grease is strong enough to still be lit even in rain, she will take her hammer and the crystalline aspects of the hammer actually begin to sear, and you kind of see a similar flame color kind of searing inside the hammer as it kind of trickles through, as she would actually magically will her hammer to light a flame. As she will go ahead, already down, she will go ahead and activate Searing Smite, and she will basically press the hammer against them basically like a brand, and will just set them aflame.
Just imagining corpses making that con save.
I mean, they're technically an object at this point, so they can't really resist.
Why won't they wait?
I could have sworn I put it on proper, so I taps them one or two more times, and then the entire potty pit is just sudden bonfire. Oh, there it is.
Nope, that's good. All right, I've finished putting up the tents. Everyone, you can have your own sleeping space for now.
All right.
So
I will go ahead and
that's still a little
concentrate
young.
on
So who's going to be?
burn.
So who's going
We
to
were
be?
still in watch
picking-
for me and Ren, so we can continue it.
Okay.
The rest of you did take a little bit more of a beating, so if you are free to rest.
Yeah, sure. I'll lie down.
Plus, I have to run some numbers with my with a bit of paper. So
All right.
Using June as a pillow again.
yeah. And at this point, I'll go ahead and I'll keep the light on. I'll just set the hammer to the side where it's not like peering in, and I'll kind of dim it a little bit so it's not so blinding to the people inside.
I can am I allowed to like sleep under a tree? I would like
There are no trees. There are tents right here.
The trees are unfortunately
And
they're not
on-
big enough
on the-
for cover.
We don't have a lot of
Tent
trees.
on my end.
You don't need to see them. Just imagine they're there.
That's it. You can just hang out with me,
Keep it in
and
mind.
that's
Yeah.
always an option.
Yeah, hun. Like we're not gonna drag out tokens for tents. We're just imagining.
Yeah.
I'm really not good at this.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Imagination.
Oh my god, not SpongeBob reference.
I will pull it out because that's what we're doing.
No.
Kristen, you're free to hang out with Lorelai if you need to.
For the next hour, as we're beginning to rest again, since it had recharged right as they had attacked us, Istara will go ahead and conduct her ritual again. She will take a chunk of these objects. I'll figure out the exacts as I'm still doing the numbers, but I will at least say for the next hour is doing the ritual to try to convert these into a new thing.
Okay.
I will do the math and I'll let you know what she makes from it, because I can get creative with this. I just gotta figure out the total these are actually like giving us for being automatically at half. Calculator. Okay. So scimitar. 25 gold, so that'd be 13 and 5 silver. Or 12 and 5 silver, sorry. 12.5. We got 20 of those things, so times 20. Okay. Taking the notes. You'd be proud, Cobert. I'm actually using Foundry for it for once. 250 GP. Wooden shields. I'll still calculate it, but I can't use it without putting metal into it. D&D 5e armor list. Because I think shields are in there.
Alright.
Yes. 10 gold, so 5. Okay.
Okay,
five
so
times
you took
20.
a long rest, right?
Yeah, everybody's going for their long rest. Technically, because of how the full elves work, we only have to rest for 1 more hour when we get a long rest, because we can trance throughout the day to equal out the time we need.
So
Right.
oh wait, long rest is a utility?
Yeah.
So it should have done that before, right?
We didn't finish because we got interrupted by the goblins.
Yeah, no. So we're just going
Oh.
back to the
We
sleep.
were 1 hour, or some of us were 1 hour away from finishing a long rest.
Some of
The
us.
good news is all of the full elves are still close to finishing one, because again, we can space out the hours we need to sleep because of an ability we have. Unfortunately, the half elves still have, because we got interrupted in a serious way, they have to reset their long rest counter, so they now need another 8 hours to get proper rest.
I mean, no, if it's only been like a 10-minute in between.
I mean, you got really fucked up and really exerted yourself, in fairness.
No, I understand for me, but I'm just saying. In
Yeah.
general. As long as, I mean, the fighting took 10 minutes, and overall.
It took less than that, but we did have to move bodies around, and that probably took about 10 minutes, which is why I'm saying it's like, I think we kind of did for the people who have normal resting points. We did kind of escape.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that. I'm just meaning in
Yeah.
general as a thing.
Mhm.
Also for her to learn that as well.
Yeah. 100
So-
GP.
You can sleep like 4 hours without getting deprived.
Yeah.
basically.
Long rest?
What?
Just like take the long rest or short?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You click the long rest button.
You clicked the long rest. We still
that's
got to
another
wait
100.
until 8 in the morning.
GP and then
Milo, can we not today?
shoddy wooden bows or short
Milo?
bows.
That's my guinea pig.
Short
Oh.
bows, which is, I think those are 25 as well. Let's see.
I have my own version of June in real life.
Yeah, except they're a lot smaller.
They're 25 as well, so it's 12.5. 12.5.
Okay.
So that'd be 250 as well. Okay, so we have a chunk of money to work with. Okay, so because of fun shenanigans, I will go ahead and take 1 or 2 of the shields out, I'll take 18 of the shields out, and then a scimitar, and I will use that for the first conversion rate. So I'll mark that down in my notes of what I've used so far from that. So I've got 2 shields left, and we've used a scimitar. Okay. And with the hour ritual, unless I am interrupted, because I see you're doing your sneaky rolls. Press this because I would have got that after
It's
the
doing that
second hour.
permissions thing again.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
ignore that.
You
It's
don't
gonna
have to do
happen.
anything. It's gonna happen often.
It's just it's a thing that happens if the DM doesn't have something selected.
It's Cobard stuff. None of our business, none of our worry. Listen, ain't our monkeys, ain't our circus.
Alright. No, nothing bothers you to your long rest.
Gotcha. I will go ahead and for the time being,
Oh, at the time
I've got 100 gold worth of things to fuck with. What should I make it into?
Hold on, I gotta click my long rest, and so does she.
It's all
Wait.
good.
Rest.
But I did.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see. What should I make it into? Because I got many options.
Long rested too. She's a. My badger technically long rest. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she doesn't really
Yeah.
have a
Okay.
button.
Just
Yeah.
want- I didn't see a button.
Yeah, no, that one you just have to manually do it yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Because companions don't really have it. The thing to note, they do have hit dice as well.
No, I do know that.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll go ahead and say for this first batch of converting their stuff, as it takes a second longer for it to congeal just because it's crap material. It slowly congeals into the wood and takes it all into the sphere as it this time it's less about the fact that it instantly goes in, it's more it takes probably the full hour for the process to really kick, because working with a lot of really shit material. As the hour finishes for the ritual, I'll say for this first one, and just for simplicity of down the road, the one scimitar and 19 of the shields go, or 18 of the shields go in, and as it congeals and the hour finishes, a small, very easily poppable tray appears, kind of like if you've ever made a Gunpla, if you've ever fucked with those, like those plastic sheets that you have, something like that. It's like a flat panel, but there's things in the middle of it that are the actual objects, and it has weak structures around it to hold it in place, so it's easier for transportation. It's basically like a cookie sheet, but in a different. It's like inversed. That's the best way I can put it. Basically, she'll summon this kind of sheet, and perfectly printed in the sheet, because it all counts as one object when making it, would be a sheet that has 10 coins of platinum. And she will proceed to, as she has done this before, she will hammer out the pieces of the platinum, and I have now converted all of that cruddy stuff into 10 platinum coins.
Mm.
And then she'll do her last bit of hour rest for her necessary thing for the night. And
We
probably
mentioned-
since she'll be awake for the rest of the time, I'll probably just keep doing that in the background. Every secondary hour, basically, while keeping an eye out. So, I'll just start doing math in the background while we're keeping an eye out. So, during, I guess, the remaining hours that our two half-elven friends need assistance, actually, I think after Istar is done with her ritual, she'll go over to Emanon, and she will do lesser restoration to make sure that he's good for his sickness. So I will do spell slot for that, because we don't need that coming in.
Just the
to
vapor
play.
rub.
So prevent that sickness from coming in, and then all right, that should treat. Yeah, she'll do that quietly, not to disturb your long rest any further.
Yeah, no. Mans has already been stabbed several times. He's a bit bloody.
Yeah, she'd return back to her tent and then continue her extended watch with Ren. And if nothing's happening much, she'd fiddle with the ritual stuff while doing that, and just keep short resting to keep rebuilding it and using it. Do we encounter anything through the night, Cobard?
No, I
Or
already
are we-
rolled for
are we
all 4 possibilities, so nothing bothers you tonight.
Gotcha. Then, let's see, because it would take 1 hour to do that, so bang. So that'd be hour 2, and then I'd have 6 hours before they're awake, so I could do it 3 more times. Okay. So I'll do that in the background. I imagine probably, given the time frame, Wolfheart would probably be awake during the evening hours and such, but probably in the morning you guys would finish up with seeing or coming up to seeing Astara finishing a ritual and like resting from it.
All right. Glad to be up and at him.
You should be feeling better, hopefully. Paid
No,
you a
I
visit
do.
last night.
Yeah, my abdomen doesn't hurt anymore.
No, yeah, I very much appreciate you with dealing with that sickness. So, do we have anything else on the menu there?
Well, I have spent most of the night converting most of the materials that we have from our ambushers into something a bit more useful, at the very least, until I can think of some things to convert them properly into. As she would show you like a pouch of platinum coins that was not there before, and she just set it down.
Well done. You definitely got your fucking money's worth right there. So, what's that?
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, quite impressive on that work. So all the thing with that though is well now we still got to make the rest of the buildings. Besides the temporary ones, we have a shelter for them.
Aye, that we do.
So we have to. Well, what was it? We got to do stables. We got to make the blacksmith shop for you, so we can get things on a bit quicker there. And so tool repair, new creations, whatnot. We got to make a. What was it? We were making a dock, I believe, over here as well. And I think we also had to do one for what's it called? Barracks. We need to set up a barracks for the guard captain here.
Aye.
Just making sure we got that agenda on point.
Those 18, and then I'll mark off.
I was going to say, one with your ability and whatnot, wouldn't it be a lot quicker for you to just like set up the builds for the material or like the platforms and then we just build from there?
Well, that was part of the intent with the framework. If we take off the tarping and all that, these are still 3 buildings we can absolutely add on to be into that. I mean, if any of the things we have structural imprints and plans for require any metal, she'll just gesture like into the inside. These should already be able to account for that, as they're adaptable in design. So technically, the materials, if it requires any metal, it's already accounted for.
No, yeah, that's already on there, fine. I was meaning more on the points of, yeah, we took it on the top. We still got to make something for them to sleep in for the night.
Oh, of course.
And besides that on there, if we are converting, it would really be like the fucking, what's it called? The blacksmiths over there, or the barracks, depending. In the stables, and then the barracks down here, close to the waterway, where they, or technically up here. I think a majority of them came attacking from this side.
It was mostly from, as a star would kind of try to remember.
Mostly from down here, and mostly
northwest
from
and southwest, or northwest and southeast.
Yeah, they're from either or direction on that. So I think they're going to be working there fine. If we take this one, make the barracks out of it, so the defense is mainly high up here, and we already have us positioned in our current tents to guard the southeast, or the southeast, and we should more or less be fine for defenses on that point. Then we have to set up the temporary housing until we get and expand more, but we also got to go and start collecting as well. Which one of you said you spotted that there was some lush greenery down to the south, and I don't think we've spotted anything towards the northeast or any of those.
No, not yet.
There's mountains to the north itself, which we could try to set up a mine and a quarry off there, get some stone and metal going.
Aye. Yeah, I guess since it is morning, Cobard, doing a little quick look around and checking on the people now that she's not busy throughout the night. How are people looking at the moment with sickness and such? Because I know a chunk of them we're gonna probably come down with a common cold.
I mean, yeah, a good chunk of them are sick. I mean, there's not, again, it's not anything like threatening or life-threatening. They're just,
it's just they're not going to be exactly the most thrilled. But
yeah, no, they're, like I said, the mood is still kind of down, but like they're dealing with it.
Yeah, if you want to focus on the builds, I can help with the medicine, and I believe these two over here can help me with that as well.
Yeah, I got you.
So Wolfheart, do you want to join us on healing the people?
Wait, no, huh?
Basically, we're trying to.
I thought I was supposed to be asleep.
No. We've in game. We've passed the time, and now it's morning. That's why we're talking. Because you're one of the full elves. You only had to sleep 1 more hour for long resting, so you were awake during the night with us.
So Han,
Yeah.
So
you
long
sleep.
rest counts for an hour?
No,
So-
let me explain for her. So,
Okay.
as a full elf, long rest lasts for 4 hours because you have a special thing called tracing or trancing, which means you are conscious, but you are not moving and resting for 4 hours only. A short rest is about 1 hour, and pretty much as the night goes, you, Ishtara, and fucking whatever his name, Ren over here, only sleep 4 hours. Meanwhile, me and Lorelai sleep for a full 8 hours because we don't have that same ability as you three.
Yeah, and we can. That's what I was meaning earlier. Of we can space that out in the day because ours is more. They have to sleep for a full 8-hour period to long rest. Elves, in a 24-hour span, you just have to relax for a total of 4
That's
hours.
4 hours.
That can be spread out through that 24-hour period however you wish. That's the crazy thing about elves. So you can literally go, okay, in the morning, I'm just going to lounge about for 3 hours. And then when it's like 21, or like when it's basically evening hours, you can just go, I'm going to rest for 1 hour and go take a power nap and then just be at full strength. Because then at that point, you've now slept your necessary 4 hours. Elves are crazy.
So,
So
short
because
rest, an
yeah.
hour.
short rest is
long
normally an
rest
hour. Yeah.
Is
Is normally 8 for other races. For you is 4.
Okay. Then I slept for 4 hours.
Yes, because the prior night you had slept for 3, but we got interrupted before we had our 4th. But because we can space it out and we like combat doesn't fuck with our thing, whereas if you're a normal person, it does. You just went, oh no, that sucks. Anyways, I'll go power nap for an hour. And then because you have that ability, you slept for 1 hour and then you got your long rest again. So
Cool.
yeah.
And I am
You-
like tired IRL too.
Yeah, stay awake. You got 2 more hours, hon.
I know. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that's 1, and that's correct. Okay, so 2 more. So
yep.
I'll take
So
another
while you
key
do your
out of
thing,
that.
I guess us three, do we each want to just do a medicine check and see if we can help
Yeah.
with some of the people and their illnesses?
Yep, Karina.
I will give advantage to whoever has the worst.
I have a +4 plus guidance.
I have a +5 with no guidance.
I will give it to you then.
Star will also do a medicine check because she is doing the rounds as well. I'll do that in the background.
I'll give it
we
guidance. I'll give advantage to what's his name?
To Emanon.
I'm on, yeah.
Yep. 15 for me, 23 to you. You've got a 13 and
Last session!
Jasmine. Do you want to give her advantage or do you want to roll one yourself? Do you want to give Lorelai advantage for rolling a medicine check or do you want to roll one yourself?
Do you want to help me or do you want to do one by yourself?
I want to do one myself.
Okay. You roll it normally with a d4 because you have guidance, because you guidance yourself.
Yeah, so in attributes, go down to medicine.
Attributes.
Medicine should be just above nature and right below investigation. Click normal and in situational add 1d4.
On wisdom?
On your medicine check.
Yeah.
There's a
Still.
physical medicine check, so if you look down,
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
just
just
add
an
a-
ability modifier too.
No, no, it's not an ability modifier.
I thought it had something to do with it too.
Okay, hon, I'm telling you. So when you click your medicine check, click that in situational at a 1d4 because you can guidance yourself.
don't worry about the ability modifier. That has to stay exactly
Yeah,
how.
the ability modifier stays the same as it is. Okay, you rolled a 10. Good to know.
Okay, love.
Alright.
I'm so upset with rolls.
So you got a 23, a 15, a 13, and a 10.
Hey, that's good away.
We're asking Cobart for what
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah, if we
Oh.
succeed, or who succeeded and who failed in terms of checking the people.
Yeah.
Well, he's obviously succeeded. I would say probably Emanon succeeded as well. The rest of y'all didn't quite get there, but
DC was like 15.
so half and half case basically.
Okay.
So 5 of them. Okay, so, 3 of those. Those are out. And then those are out.
Go
So
back.
let's see here.
Back.
I will say that you guys are able to take care of about 115 of them. So you don't get them all, but you do get your chunk.
Damn. That many of them were sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Cobart originally had said like over like 75% of them, not including us, were sick.
Damn.
Because in fairness, again, my ritual, while it is really handy, it still takes an hour to do it, and then probably like 5 or 10 minutes of us having to set the tarps over, get a slat of wood from the carts. Like, it took a bit of time. So a lot of people were still out in the rain or in the carts, like soaking.
No, yeah. I get you.
Alright, let me.
Okay. While Cooper's doing that, I got good news. We have 40 platinum now from at least the chunk I was able to do within 6 hours.
Damn. Fair enough.
We still have some of it left too.
Okay, so we have extra gold to that now.
Yeah.
So for the time being, do we want to go ahead and
Well, I don't know if we want to keep this gold on hand at the moment because I can make stuff for us. It's just we can put it into the party, the city fund. We can also use it to help ourselves because we still have that money. Is like if we have money on ourselves, from what I understand of it, we can use it or donate it to the city funds. If it's in city funds, we cannot use it for ourselves anymore.
No, I understand that, but the thing is, we have nothing to buy right now. We have
That
no
is
other.
true, but I can
and-
use it for value to convert. I just made it into coins for carrying purposes.
Then you can keep them on you for that point. We already have the city fund.
All right then.
I was only meaning more on the point. If we throw it back in the city fund, we can maybe build more things out of it. I mean, we're already
That is
dipping
also
into
true.
it anyway for you to build.
That is true. We still have a bit more of it. The current chunk, I could make some nice improvements.
Besides, we still need to get plenty of wood for ourselves to try and, make some defensive walls and everything, or stone, either way.
Yeah. Okay. So with the people that are not sick, obviously not the elderly and not the children, because I mean, if there's teenagers that are willing to, maybe, but that's kind of I think the limit there, at least for decency. If the younger kept an eye on, maybe, but we'll have to see. If there's parents of two or they have family and one of the family members is willing to come with us to or with part of us to go get gather stuff, at least for wood chopping maybe or something, that might be a good idea. I don't know, I want to make sure if there's a single parent with a kid, probably don't force them. And that's why I'm trying to figure out with Cobart if we asked around the people hey, if there's any able bodies that it isn't preoccupied with family or has to prioritize family in this moment because of either someone who can't move and take care of themselves for the elderly or a kid, a very young infant to below teenager age. If we have teenagers, I think they could probably help out because
Basically,
they'd understand what's going on.
Basically, any able body who don't have any impairments who are able to help without the need of worrying for others back here.
Right, I got you.
I need to see if there's any spells that would be
because we're going to send probably majority of the party, except for more than likely 2 members, to go and help scavenge or go down to the woods and help guard them while they collect.
I don't mind staying here in case things get bad. I can use my magics to protect the shelter by itself.
I know, and you and the defender here can probably keep the place safe. Us 3 should be fine on our own, or
Yeah.
full points
Yes,
to
I
the.
can stay behind and look after the kids.
Okay, Ren, you want to come with us?
Sounds good to me.
Probably a good idea. His capabilities can kind of create a mobile shelter. He can kind of assist with those in the field if they stay around him.
Nope, I'll agree with that.
Not exactly what you would call a knight in shining armor, but a bit more of a very mobile bulwark.
Yeah, not really on the sensitive towns right now, so not really my problem. Anyways,
Fair enough.
yeah, now for the time being, we need to just go ahead and focus up on getting. Probably, if you're gonna start converting some of these buildings over, we need to move them into temporary shelters.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
So,
By the
guess
way, I think Istar would probably come up to the group and kind of like motion for us to huddle a little bit away from earshot. I didn't exactly want to mention it earlier when we were still kind of talking with people and I didn't have the capability, but it couldn't do it then, and it would have been the ideal time, so I didn't bring it up then. However, if ever we get attacked again, and their bodies are still there, it's a bit unethical in some groups, but considering our circumstances, I do have the capability to raise skeletons to assist us for building means of bodies that work 24/7.
maybe save that for as much as I don't. Honest, Kent, I don't care, but it's more just for the sake. Don't.
I know for the people. Perhaps when we build more trust and we can explain it better. That's why I'm only hesitant to do it. It's not exactly.
Do that at night when no one's awake.
I
Someone-
could probably do that. It's just a matter of. The problem is the spell. From what I understand of it, I've not exactly done it before, and I'm not the best at doing it, but the little I know in my practice of it, they're fine for about a full day away from me. But if I don't keep an eye on them after that point and re-up the magic, they do become hostile, which is why if I were to do this, again, can't really do it now. I'd ideally, for an idea, I'd want to make a holding area for them in case we have to go away.
So,
Later down the road, but figured I'd mention it of if we need extra work power and manning something at night, we do have an option.
the best I'm gonna say for you there is where we burn the bodies at. You take them back there, make a temporary like pin shelter, something that they can't see, and then we pretty much use that as their storage grounds. We check on them, and we can take them out and be the workforce while we do our stuff.
Aye. Just figured I'd get your rest of your opinion. I'm not exactly against it, as I wouldn't be desecrating their bodies in any way, and I would be putting them back to rest. However, at the same time, as they're not people who are exactly kind, I see it more as them having a penance, making up for their crimes in life.
I mean, listen, they suffer. They tried to kill us. It don't matter. So it's more or less there's just going to be either ash or some skeletal remains left over there from last night.
That is fair. There's also the fact that I can do something else that might be useful for information. Which that one I did prepare today.
Do what you need to, and honestly, if you have to, if there are anything over there that's left that you can do that with, maybe figure out where they came from, and we can keep an eye on that direction.
Aye. That's what I was thinking.
SD from Zone of Truth.
No, that's
I know it's not Zone of Truth, but still.
Speak with Dead, but yes.
You knew what I was going at.
Yes, I understand. You were going with all that stuff. I understand where you're coming from. Remember, I have a character like that made for your campaign. So us 3, we're going to be going down and help assisting. We've got at the moment 66 and 59. We can leave the rest of the elderly and the children here for the 2 remainder to watch over, and with the remaining sick as well.
I don't mean to be rude, but there's 4 of us going out.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not. Don't mean to be rude to Juno.
Important too.
Who?
The badger?
Yeah,
No, I
that's,
thought
what,
you
that's
said-
what I said, June.
I-
yeah.
No, I said June. I didn't mean to be rude to June. I thought you said Cotton too. I was like, who the hell is Cotton?
Oh, I said she's you.
Okay. Shall we go? We got a couple hours to gather at least however many trees that are down there. It's not going to be much. Plus, we can probably regrow and turn that place into a. Well, take whatever seeds we can left, take them back here, and we can start making a. Fuck, what the fuck do you call it?
Orchard.
Orchard. Yes. And we can just have the harvesting of wood there while we regrow, because between you and me, I'm pretty sure that woman up there, she has some kind of special magic to her. I'm not really one to understand it, but I can sense it. My mom was one of those.
Did you not see her turn into a wolf?
Yes, no, I'm meaning more on the point. She's one of them nature types, so she probably has the ways to do it.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Okay, shall we get going? So how many of them are able enough that aren't ill that can come with us? Or is that how many are not sick that can come with us?
That's everybody in total.
Everybody in total. Okay.
75 and...
How many of these young adults can come with
It
us?
sounds like it looks like we're missing a few by the count.
I mean, I calculated it out.
Top is 75, bottom is...
No, it's not. That's 85.
Top is not 85. Oh, it is 85.
It is 85.
Yeah.
Okay, so 85 and the bottom is 100. No, yeah, you're right. I don't know why. I thought the top one was only 75 and the bottom was like just a little bit off.
My brain played that trick on me as well.
Yeah,
and I
that's
realized
exactly
I'm thinking about it.
200.
That's exactly 200.
All right, well, how many of them
Yeah.
are not sick?
Each tree would. Okay.
Because 60 are sick, so I mean, probably. I mean, considering every group has something, I mean, Cobra, do we just want to go off of like simplistic real life stuff?
I'll just say like 15 of each of them are like sick. For right
Yeah,
now.
I was gonna say it's
yeah,
like it can fit all three, so it's like we could just do 15 in each. I was also gonna say we could just do like 10 of each group and probably 20 of the kids, just because kids have weak immune systems, especially because of New World.
Yeah, best I'll probably say is we only need to take, because there's 3 of us, maybe we take 15 people, because yeah, we can only do 5 per tree, and there's only 3 of us to assist. So we just spend the next couple of hours loading them onto multiple sets of carts and bringing
Yeah,
it
the
back. So...
young adults are technically adults in this world because they are in like the 16 age range, but
No, yeah, we're
Gotcha.
they're just younger than the actual adults.
So you can bring the actual adults and probably bring some of the young adults so you can get a good haul.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we, because it literally just says like you can assist up to 5 people per tree, provided up to 10 wood, and there's 15 trees, so 150 wood.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, because we can only assist up to 5 at a time, only bring 15 with
But,
us.
like,
So
it's
can
not
get
that
them.
you can't have just one person on a tree. You can. It just takes longer. Like
But
the
you're
more
not
people
saying-
there are, the quicker it'll take to chop them down. But I would just say like you can assign up to that many people if you want to like
Mm-hmm.
do it
yeah,
quicker.
I'm-
Yeah.
No, I get that. I was gonna say at most like maybe 15 or 30, and just have like 5 of each for cutting down trees with us assisting them, and then 5 for carving up, and we toss them onto the cart so we can bring them back.
Maybe we shouldn't collect all the wood at once, because if we want to still grow trees, we'll need some like.
We
We'll have to wait a long time.
Yeah.
Hold on.
quick question for your Cobra. 2 things. One, is that the wood on the current, or is that the trees on the current map, or is that them going southward to like the
It's
Splendid
the
Forest?
trees on the current map.
Okay,
Oh,
so that's here.
fine.
Yeah, no, we were meaning more of like going down to the.
I mean, we could start
Right.
here in fairness, because that
Yeah,
probably
we could.
we do
start
need to
there.
kind of clear some of them out for building.
Sure, we can cut some off, and we'll take whatever seeds or whatever is left over from them, and we'll hand them off to her.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean you do need to play I think it's like a
Plan of attack of the trees.
I think I can't remember the name, but there is a specific building for planting trees.
Graveyard?
Is-
Lumberyard.
I mean, I don't think there is a specific area you need for trees. I mean, you can set up an orchard, but that's not really a building. That's more of just an area.
10 messages.
Hold on, let me look.
Okay, let's see. Cottage, house, large house, manor, inn, tavern, farm, ranch, barracks, wood walls, stone walls, magic shop, potion shop.
I mean, lumberyard, but we
Mill,
don't
docks.
really.
Lumberyard would be more like processing it, not so much the putting back.
You know, like,
lumberyard, mine tellers.
An orchard is what you need for setting down the landing place, but we don't have that on the listing. And really,
Yeah, an orchard's more like for like
growing
fruit
trees. A lumberyard
trees,
for
yeah.
actively cutting them.
Yeah, we could. I just was like, I mean, Minecraft logic be brought up again, but I was just imagining it's a case of like, if we chop them down, it would be a process, but try to get like find some good spots to replant in the area.
Yeah, no, like that's what I was saying. We hand them off to her,
to Wolfheart.
So I know out of character, I helped her set up her character, and she's got plant growth, so we can have them, set up in certain areas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a forester. Yeah, a forester. They're the ones that specifically, plant trees.
I mean, if you want us to like be able to set up an orchard, I mean, an orchard would be really just setting up a fence around a certain area and then just
No. A plant like an orchard is more like fruit trees. A forester is just normal trees, like
terminology.
Yeah.
I mean, really, they're generally the same thing, but yes.
I mean, we could, but I'd also like to point out we're tight on resources, and outside of using druidic magic to help grow it, I think for right now, outside of that, we've got a lush forest to the south. For the current stuff on the map, it's just to get rid of it for space. For current map, I think we're fine. We have a lush forest to the south, and if we have to worry about regrowing, we just, as Avik said, when we cut the trees, we just make sure we collect the saplings, and relatively soon, when we go out there, we plant them, and while yes, it's not a specific facility, druid, they can just cast plant growth for the day, and let nature take its course to start regrowing things.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, twice as fast. So, like, if the trees took like half a year to grow, it would take a few months. So it does depend. But we have a druid. We don't really need a facility for it. I'm not saying the facility won't be useful. I'm just saying at the current moment of we're locked on resources, and right now it's get what's necessary to survive versus let's go through the steps of that when we have a druid. Right, we'll make that down the road so she doesn't have to get physically involved. That'll be the ideal.
Yeah, I was trying to just get that point across. So it's mainly just like we can just settle an area for that. If anything, we can take one of the paths back where we came from and just turn it into that whole forestry area later on.
Point something out real quick.
What's that?
If we did have an orchard, I do have a special ability that can
No,
help it grow a lot faster.
No,
that's partially what we're talking about.
Out of character, we're talking about that. In character,
I was doing that in character.
No, that's good. That's good for you to let us actually know in character. Thank you. That's good.
Oh, that's rather good. We can actually make use of that.
I mean, that does save us a lot of time, so it is appreciated.
Do we need anything else while we're cutting down trees? I'm very good at multitasking.
Going. Let's see. What's the food and water looking like right now? Water, we're still okay. Food, we're doing pretty all right. I mean, if you want to start looking around for berry bushes in the environment that we can designate to leave alone for purposes of extra food gathering, that would be good.
That's my specialty.
Yeah, if you want to scavenge the berry bushes while we take down the trees and collect up whatever.
Well, I love take down trees too. Like I said, I'm very good at multitasking.
No, I'm saying that as a general thing.
No, I know.
Don't try to think I'm trying to put things down one at a place.
No, I know. We're good.
Perfect. So,
if you wouldn't mind, since you're going to be in the current areas of understanding, she'll look to Ren. I don't mind you keeping an eye on the people, as I think that would be a better use of your time. But if you could, I'm going to move her on the map to where she's going to go, but she would be right now whispering it to Ren before she head out. if you could, try to make sure none of them go over to the pit, as I'm gonna go use some magic to try to get some information. I don't
Sounds
want to
good.
really freak them any of them out if I can.
And the pit is like around, like over here, right?
The pit is like over there. Yeah, it's like to the right side.
Basically, this side of the hill.
Yeah,
Then we move like right here.
yeah. So Star will nod and she'll head on over that way, but I'll let you guys do your thing because she's gonna probably have to search the pile to find what she needs to try this because it's not gonna be easy.
Anyway, shall we go ahead and just get started chopping down trees? Because we're gonna just be clearing the area for the time being.
All right. So you're chopping all the trees down.
Yeah, we'll chop them all down and collect up whatever pine cones, saplings, whatever we can from them.
Okay.
And then, well, I'm gonna help with that, and then I'm also gonna be berry picking. Or food gathering.
Do we need to roll anything, or is that just a general basis?
Let's see here.
I'm ready for my nature. Or my survival, whatever the hell it is. I don't remember.
Just for
Yeah.
what? Collecting saplings?
Oh no, for her collecting berries and food.
I don't remember.
Yeah, 'cause she can-
that?
Yeah, she can do two things at once. So she's chopping trees, and while she's keeping an eye out for like berry bushes and picking from them.
There are no berry bushes in this area.
Okay.
Or if
Fine.
there's any like natural food that's safe, like mushrooms or anything like
Yeah,
that.
just scavenging for anything that's like, edible.
Agree that
Uh,
it eats besides grass.
I mean, you do know that there are fish in the water. But
Oh,
sure,
so
you can
it's
make a nature check.
fishing.
She can definitely. She's probably a bit faster at it, so she can probably take. She knows how to probably still fish. Is how I'm imagining how this is working.
Yeah, we're gonna fish. I'm gonna chop down trees and I'm gonna fish.
Okay. You will gather 7 saplings.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then, what is it for fishing again? Oh my god.
Survival.
Okay, survival.
Yeah.
So you're
Survival,
fishing for
for the
food.
guidance. 26.
Okay.
Do I catch something?
I mean, you probably catch a chunk.
Oh yeah, you're gonna catch more than just one.
Okay. I'm not gonna have June fish with me.
I was actually gonna say, I imagine how you're doing both at once. You're doing the wood chopping, but you've maybe like naturally set up a system of where June can literally just pull at the rod, get one, and as you're walking by, you can just reset it, and it will reset the circumstance. So that's how you're doing both at once.
That's not what I was imagining, but I like that more. I was just imagining her like hitting a tree a couple times and then running back to the pole.
I mean, either or. Yeah, either or works.
Alright,
Oh,
it's just,
having
Looney
to-
Tune theory.
yeah, it is just
Literally.
you fishing, so it's not like gonna be like a large amount of fish.
I
As long as
I
I,
mean-
don't get a broom again.
mean, if it's food fishing because of harvest or thing, she does get twice as much.
I do.
Yeah, I know. Like, let's see. I'm just saying, she's not gonna get like hundreds of pounds of fish.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on, what do you mean? I'm beefy. I can get stuff.
It's just Goku fishing. Hey, I pulled out an orca whale, guys. We're good for months.
Oh
Like
my
bare hand-
god, not an orca! Not the gentle giants!
Shamu.
No, poor Willy.
Do I need anything to cast this
Alright,
spell?
you pull out 10 fish, which is enough.
Oh,
to,
awesome.
Like,
So
yeah,
10
feed
fish.
10 people if you wish.
Well, 20. Or did you already double it?
I already doubled it.
Oh. Why are you gonna make me depressed, dude?
So carry off burning incense. Oh, okay. That's simple enough.
10 fish for 1 person is a pretty good haul.
That's a good amount. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially because that's depending on how long of a window period. That's probably pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I remember the last time when it was a few hours, you would have had to make multiple checks, but you only did the one.
I only did the one and I got a broom.
So Yeah, so it's like you might have multiple checks over the course of time, depending on how long it takes chopping down the trees and then processing them a bit.
Yeah. So how? Yeah. Never mind. So I was gonna say, can I do another one with the table?
Sure.
Is it still survival?
We do 100 for the.
Yeah.
Oh,
for the,
just
for the special table, it's a D100.
please.
6.
Alright, you find nothing.
Awesome.
Does a chunk of time go by if nothing else has happened?
Yeah,
Or if
yeah,
anybody else has anything to
yeah.
say?
Hours are gonna be going
Well-
by while you guys are doing this because it is gonna take a chunk of time chopping all these trees down.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. While that's happening, because I want to make sure that they're good and distracted, so that I'm not like catching the eye of the people much when I do this. In that initial time when they start to get busy, Istara would like to try to see if I need to go through the body pile, and I need to see if I can find one of them that has a head that's still mostly intact. Doesn't have to be perfect, mind you. It just can't be like. It just needs to be a mostly intact head. If it's burned a bit or like seared, that's fine. It just can't be like dust. But I'm trying to find one of the goblin's heads in specific.
Okay.
I'm imagining Lore like accidentally catching June's foot.
If you wish to continue fishing, Giraffe, you can make like 3 more checks if you want.
I'm gonna do one more table and then I'll do one more for food.
5! Man, why am I not getting these? Why are we not level 10 yet? I could be totally doing the one ability that's like crazy for ask for something. That'd be amazing right now.
Again.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't get anything.
June's very annoyed with me. I feel like I'm just grabbing her on accident and not a fish. And then I'll do one more survival for food because I have to be responsible. $14. And then I'll also have June make one. No. Can I guidance my animal? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay. She won't really get much of anything. Let's see. 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as good as a damn 26.
I mean, yeah.
It's very sad.
Let's see. You will get. Uh, 30 fish.
30?
Yeah, 30.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
In fairness, keep in mind he has to roll the amounts. So I mean,
Oh, I was just like, with a 26,
Yeah.
I got 10.
yeah, he's rolling the amounts to see how
Okay.
well, because it's basically how well you roll determines the quality, like whether it's like low, mid, medium, high, or like really insane, and then he's rolling from that of how much you get and how much you like multiply it stuff. That's how it's working for the food stuff.
I was just
at least
like,
in big
I get
basis. Yeah.
so low.
So yeah, you probably got a lower thing, but you rolled higher.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And it probably just means that the higher skill check just rolled really low.
The 26 got you really large, meaty fish. The 14 got you basically little guppies. Like they're like more, but they're tiny fish.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Yeah.
use them for something.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna have to like eat like several of them just to even have a good meal.
There they go. Look at them. Look at them run. Trying to get out of there.
But after about 6 hours, I will say that you guys are able to clear out the trees.
Okie dokie. Because I kind of got like noped from what I was asking before.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not a you. Kerber kind of just went back
sorry.
to the house. Like,
Yeah,
I was
know,
trying to
but
ask, like, while that's all happening, I'm trying to find a goblin head.
I know. Are you just looking for a skull or like actual?
It needs to be like a head. It needs to, like, the best way to put it. It can be slightly decomposing. It can't be a full ass skull. It needs to be like there still needs to be an amount intact. Like it can be damaged. It just can't be full ass. Like they need to be mostly there for like the head.
Right,
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm not sure because you did burn them, so I don't know.
I did, but that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of bodies on top of each other. If in the middle, there might be some that didn't get fully burnt in that way because they were all in random positions. It's not like we put them like perfectly stacked on one another to burn exactly the way we wanted. In fairness, we're going to probably have to do it again to realistically get the rest of it.
If you want to roll for a random chance to see if there's a body still there.
You might have to dig a bit in the.
She is willing to do it again.
Yeah, she might have to dig for it, but yeah.
She's willing to do that, but she's looking around for it. Okay, so if I find a goblin head that is mostly still there, she will take her handy-dandy hand axe, she will go to the bottom of the neck, and she will cut it off, so that she now has it for portable usage. And she will then, as she holds the head, or the severed head, she is going to first, because I sadly have to do this if I want to be able to use this spell proper. Firstly, she's about to go start it with her, with holding her shield in her other hand, she's like, right, they didn't understand me last night, and they weren't talking, they were talking in goblin. So first of all, she's like, right, with shield hand, pats chest, and she's going to first cast tongues on herself. And now she's going to kind of sit down, have the head in front of her, and she's going to kind of hold out her shield and sit there for a minute as she is going to activate Speak with Dead.
Okay. Alright. You cast the spell. Let's see here.
And the reason I was asking for a mostly intact head is the spell needs it.
Yeah, I got you. I do believe it takes like the 10 minutes to cast it, right?
It takes
An action.
So it is an action to cast it. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
If I do not ask all my questions in that time, it just fades.
Gotcha.
And I will also state, because of this spell can get
All right.
misunderstood, it is a semblance of them. It is not resurrecting them. It is a mimicry of what they were in life.
Gotcha. Alright, yep, the eyes will open. It kind of looks to the left, looks to the right, looks at you, confused.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What are my five
You get
questions I want to
5
ask?
questions.
Because she would have probably been thinking about this during that time. Let's see. 5 questions. Above board, what are we needing to know? Because I'm just wanting to make sure we get the ideas out.
Where they came from, what else is around.
Yeah. Do they have like a settlement nearby?
Yeah.
Let's see, that's 3. Where they came from, or if do you have a base? Where did you come from? Do you have a base? Are there
More
what-
of you.
Are there more of you? Is there let's see, there's more of you. What are the surroundings like? And then or how did you come across, or did you come across us by chance? Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay,
Okay.
ask your
So-
first question.
I mean, what, you have like Five of them you can.
Five.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
How did you come across us?
Found him.
Okay, so by pure chance. Are there more of you?
Really?
What was that? 3?
Many.
Many.
Okay. What direction is your base if you have one?
Mountain.
Mountain? Okay.
Oh, the mountain in the north. Okay.
Mountain. So that's 3 so far. That was. How many other are you? Where are you from? And why did you find or how'd you come across us?
What direction is probably which one? Because there are 2 mountains. There's one further towards the west, and there is one to the north.
Did you come from the mountain from the north or the south?
You mean west?
West.
Mountain.
They don't know direction. Understood.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 of 2 options. That at least confirms it. Okay.
That's 4.
And then yeah, that is 4. No,
Yeah,
that's fair. We're still getting information, and in fairness, this little guy knew a lot more than I was expecting. I was expecting a lot of these to be
Is there anything else that we need to know?
We know location or rough estimate of location, where they came from, how they came across us, which was just pure chance, and there's many more of them.
Okay. Question. Being there, do they have a boss?
I would imagine so. I don't feel like that's much of a question. Like, I feel like that's going to be like it's a bugbear or a hobgoblin.
I mean, you can ask, like, is your leader the same as you?
I could, but they might just, if I ask that specifically, they might just say that it's like, no. And then we learn nothing really outside of like, okay, so it might be one of the other 2 or something else.
I mean, I don't know. There's really not much more we can attain from this, unless like,
I could ask about the surroundings if they know anything,
sure.
because they are a searching party.
Yeah, you should probably ask about surroundings.
What do you know of the general surroundings?
Trees.
Okay. Wait.
I mean, this is fair. The spell does not force them to tell me in detail. They can respond as they wish, and the fact that they're even willing to talk to me is a plus, because they outright can refuse.
I mean, you may not have been the one to kill them, to be honest. You could have gotten one.
Yes, but they would be aware I'd be involved, and the spell does have its things of remembering, because it is not of they don't learn anything new, and they can't necessarily fuck with you with information they learn from talking to them, but they do know everything till they died.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to share the info across? Because we can.
Yeah, I think at that point, yeah, getting that information, because after the 5th question, it would de-animate. She would take a spare pouch that she has, and she would put the head inside there for now.
Okay.
And she'll set it, like, she'll hide it under some of the bodies in a spot she can remember where it is, and she'll come back to Ren. Probably the time it took me to search the bodies and do that, it'd probably been like an hour or so, I'd imagine.
You just see like a few trees already being cut down, and that's helping direct as she's hunting.
Yeah. Well, you're free to go assist them proper. Got some information, some of it pretty goblin-y, but I did manage to get some useful information from it. The head's still there, and if it's still usable within the next close to 2 weeks, I could potentially use it again, but it might fully decay by then.
Yeah. That'll work.
All right. And I think she'd slowly like find everybody and kind of just tell them what she's learned of. There are more goblins. they're associated with one of the two mountains, and that they happened to stumble on us by pure chance. So the good news is they probably were not fully on a routine. The bad news is that we probably, at some point in the future, will have to deal with this in the semi-near future, just because of the fact of they weren't on routine, but they also are going to probably eventually wonder, hey, what happened to that war party we sent out scouting? She also would confirm, no, she does not know which mountain, because they just responded mountain. So it is either the one to the north next to us, or it is the one to the west.
I mean, I was also playing up the fact that they have like 8 intelligence.
Yeah, very low intelligence, and yeah. I mean, hey, again, I'll take it as a plus that they even talked to me.
But yeah, okay. So you have cleared the trees. You've talked to your head. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I mean, in that time, since I'd be free to roam around, I'll just convert more of the stuff in the background, I guess, to not disturb them while they're doing that.
Ren is gonna go fish.
Okay.
I'm joining.
Table fish.
Table.
Oh, you're going for a table fish. Ooh.
Yeah. Lorelei doesn't like the table.
So it's a D100 first, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yerp.
And my bonus.
Your
26.
thief, random junk.
Got the lead range of
You get a broom.
I mean, hey, random junk is treasure for us.
Yeah, that's true.
What do I get?
Resources, and it's shit to work with.
Alright.
Journal. So, calculator. So, 85 plus 12.5. Yeah, good enough.
He's fishing. Like he just tied a piece of rope to his javelin. Is using it as a fishing hook.
Nice. Spear
Does
fishing,
anyone
literally.
fall in line? No? Okay.
That's all of it.
Alright. Bryn,
Damn.
you're not sure how this was in here, but you pull out what looks to be a damp, mildew-scented sleeping mat.
One second. Is it? Does it smell?
Yeah.
It smells like mildew. Of course it's.
So do the real quick.
Please give it a.
9.
A real quick,
Real quick con.
he doesn't heave up.
Please get rid of that.
Just tosses it back.
You throw it back in the water.
Yeah.
No. What?
that could poison the fucking
Alright, it
water.
makes a loud, splashing noise. Scaring majority of the fish away, but yeah.
God fucking damn it, Ren.
This is why I couldn't catch anything.
Fucking idiot.
You're chances of catching a fish now have just gone up, so.
He's gonna try catching another.
Fred, what the fuck?
No, why would you do that?
It's mildew.
Could have burned
Are
it.
you gonna put it back in the water?
I see where you're coming from now.
Yeah.
So, what'd you end up learning?
Well, as I told most of the rest of you, there are many more of them. They come from one of the two mountain ranges. Unfortunately, they were not smart enough to elaborate further. It is either the one to the north or the one to the west. Currently, there are many of them. They found us by pure chance, and they are located in one of the two places.
Well, if need be, I can go take a look further on the northern mountain and be quite careful on the traverse back.
The good news is, from what I can surmise from Goblin talk, the good news is probably that, considering they found us by chance, it wasn't a routine, meaning we're going to have a bit of time before they start to wonder. The bad news is, once that time expires, they might start sending people to look for what happened. That also
Maybe.
depends if they care, given I tried to ask 2 different questions and ended up with the same answer.
Well, still on the point. If we find out where they're from, and if I can scout how many there are that seem capable of fighting, we either can put a stop to them, or we can maybe make some kind of talk with them. Or at the highest luck of chance, we can get them to fuck off.
Perhaps.
Plus, if it really comes to the worst of it, we can obtain the bodies and turn them into your future,
Yeah,
works.
I can, for that, there is a limit, again. It's not exactly my specialty. I can safely do maybe 2, but it would take me it would either drain me for the day, or it would take a few days to set up.
No, yeah, I understand. I'm meaning more
And I'm
like
currently burnt on my highest capabilities, since to talk to them I have to
use
turn
a
on the
lot.
magic that lets me talk to them in their tongues. You
No,
could
that's-
probably talk. You could
Yeah.
probably talk in any language, and I would understand at least for a little while longer.
No, I get it. Not really the point I'm going across. It's more of basically we will have a more or less corpse farm, rough it is to say.
Aye.
But for now, I'll
Actually,
just go
no,
ahead and...
honestly, to be fair, even with the tongues, you could talk to them, but you can't technically understand them, as far as I'm aware.
No, it lets
No.
me. It's super. It's
No,
super comprehend
tongues,
languages. It lets
you-
me speak and understand them if they talk.
Yeah, no, it's you can understand. It's
Yeah.
just... they're
They
only-
understand. I basically, whatever. If they can understand a language, tongues auto translates it to them, and if they talk, I auto understand it.
Gotcha.
And
Basically-
unlike comprehend languages, it also tells me what language it is. So
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I thought it was like you could only talk to the language.
no, that's comprehend languages. Tongues is the big boy version. It's the direct upgrade. That's why it's a 3rd level versus comprehend being first.
Fair.
Comprehend is also a ritual, which is where the 2 kind of balance out. I have to always cast that versus
I really feel like
the other
that
I can
could be
ritual.
a 2nd level spell more than anything.
it could be. Yeah.
Alright, so,
But yeah.
alright.
Yeah, I guess in the time that they're doing that, I'll just do my ritual thing, because that'll balance out time-wise for where we end up, so I'll just do that twice.
Yeah.
So, I'll get the last amount.
Me and Miss Wolfheart here, we can take the 2 of us and go start searching up higher.
Aye. Do be careful, we don't really know if these mountains are inhabited by any other creatures. They just might
No.
be one thing of an ecosystem.
No, I'll be helping her take it slow. Wolfheart,
Since you
Yes,
can move
you need something?
faster, I could help you too as well, if you're heading up for that.
I've already got plenty of munitions, and
Was meaning
Generally.
more so magical.
I think she's already got us covered on that.
I can do other things that last quite a while.
I mean, don't waste all of yours on us. You still got things to do around here.
That is true, but considering for doing my ritual, I'm already halfway to being back to capacity again.
Sure, do what you need to.
For simplicity's sake, I would do the other thing, but your scouting will probably last longer than it can work, so I'll just go ahead and do the one spell that'll last that entire duration. I'll just say for
Aid.
simplicity's sake, Istara, Emanon, and Wolfheart all get aid, so
Okay, what the huh?
5
Basically-
temporary maximum HP.
Yeah, you get 5 temporary max HP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you heal to that new amount as well, so... In other words, your HP is 5 higher, and that HP you can still heal to for the next 8 hours.
Still says it's 38 though.
Don't just
It's
add
not
5 into-
automatic, yeah.
Yeah, no, just add 5 to your temporary, and we'll count it like that.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I do that?
On your main sheet, where your HP is, where there's a slight bar next to it that says 0, back that out and put in 5.
Yeah, click on it, back out, and then you can just put 5 in, and then press enter.
Brain. God damn it, brain.
Honey, your character sheet where it says hit
I'm
points.
at my character sheet. I'm looking
You
at
see,
it.
okay, where it says hit points, right next to hit points, there's a black space that has a
Points.
blue 0. Put a 5 where that 0 is.
There's temp hit points. That's what.
That's where you
Yeah.
put it.
That's where you put it for simplicity.
5.
There you go.
Uh,
All
That
right.
should keep you a bit more safe.
No,
What
I
I can at
agree.
least offer.
No, it's appreciated. All right, Ms. Wolfhard, let's go ahead and go scavenging towards the north and check out the mountain range there. We'll be gone for a few hours.
Alrighty, be safe.
Will do. I guess technically
Also,
we would-
I was not expecting the map change. That caught me off guard.
it's gonna happen. Okay, so I guess for that, I already scouted up there before. So will we be able to see it from what I've already seen?
Yeah, we have scouted to the north prior.
Yeah.
Chunk. Yeah, I'll pull up my notes on directions we've looked, because from the base village, I didn't really keep track of
We
the
also
other ones.
did down
We've
here
done
and
from the
over.
village. We've done west, north, south, southeast, and southwest.
So we did everything but the top 2 beside next to mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically the top left and top right from the villages where we don't know.
So we need west here, we need southwest and southeast.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so me and her are going to travel up here towards the mountain range and start checking that out. I've already searched this area before, but tend to go further up and check, so...
And that is that. Okay, so and we
Alright.
have scimitars. Damn, these scimitars were great.
Oh, yeah, so we can get that center area too. Fog of War is great, but damn, I will agree this is probably very annoying for you, Copart.
I'm gonna say, like, if we wanted to, like, have
We
the
just
map,
have, like,
but we
fog
just have, like, an
I think just have the
AoE
whole map.
effect. We just have, like, an AoE template that shows where we've been.
Yeah,
And
I
that
think-
we just respect of what we've traveled, and we just the rest of it we don't know.
I think just having the whole map open and we already just know where we've been, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, I appreciate the fog of war, but I also can understand the pain you're probably going through to do that.
Yeah. Well, we would just want to make it a bit lighter on you because this whole thing's going to be a lot of management anyway. There we go. So we started off over on this bottom one, and then we traveled over to here, and we scouted the triangle underneath, or the square underneath it, and the one above where we're currently sitting.
This is what we currently have.
Yep, but we do also know that there was resources to be gained back here from earlier. There was enemies up here and a weird guy right here, but we didn't scout that
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Leave my weird guy be.
Listen, we're not going to mess with him. All right, so this is where we've been so far. So we got that.
Yeah. If someone wants to
Got
put like
eaten by a
some
monster.
if someone wants to put some templates down, because the second I let go, it's gonna remove these.
Fucking templates.
I don't know how to do a template.
No, I was it's all good. That was more pointed to the people who knew or Cobard.
Where am I putting
do-
the templates down?
I was just imagining literally put it where the current like ruler is, so we know on the map where we've been and we respect where the templates are we know what's this part of the map is. And once we get enough of the map, or if we get someone who has a map, then we just remove it and say we know the map kind of thing.
All right, so I've got that bit and this bit right here.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Oh, and 1 second, just
Yeah,
right
one
there.
up from yeah.
There we go. I got 3 of them set up. They're going to be pain in
Yeah.
the butt for later, but yes.
Mm-hmm. So that's all the areas we've been to and we've looked at.
Yep. So from there, To see the mountains over here, and there's more of a side to it. I'm gonna say we go towards the northeast, so we can get this area mapped out, and then follow along the mountain line, see if we can find them. Yeah. So another 2 hours that direction while the party does whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Han, do you have the better perception? What is yours?
I have no idea.
Han, just look at your character sheet. What is your perception score? It should tell you right next to where your perception.
Score.
It should say like 8, 5, something.
It's +6.
Okay, so you have a higher perception. So you're proficient in it, right?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. So I'm going to give you advantage, and you're also going to give yourself guidance so you can roll really high for whenever we have to do those rolls.
So roll it.
Cobart, are we good to go ahead and just roll to scout that area?
Yeah. It'll just be a perception.
All right, so Han, roll with advantage, and in situational, put 1d4.
1d4
Yes, because you're guidancing yourself. You have the cantrip.
and advantage.
Yep. 16.
Alright. The area seems pretty clear. There doesn't seem to be anything unique or special here.
Okay, so we'll have the token go over with us. I'm still on the template thing. God damn it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll just move that over there as like we're going that direction.
Yeah. If we want, we could actually just keep the token like for representing the home base at the moment. We could
Yeah.
just do that and just have the markers of like where we are, kind of thing.
All right. So seeing the mountain range, let's go check the by the way, nothing special here? Nothing at all?
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
nothing of
there's
note.
nothing-
Like nothing really of
note.
note.
Yeah.
Following more of the mountain range, let's go towards the north now. It's been another 2 hours.
I'll look at what I can make with some of this stuff.
To the north?
Yeah, the north from that square. So, yep. All right, Han, go ahead and roll.
I'm messing up.
You're
Look
fine.
what I did.
What did you do? What are you talking about?
I was trying to do the template thing like you were doing. It's not
You,
working.
no, you don't need to do templates. I got the templates.
How do I get rid of this?
You click where you're like. You see where that big blast symbol is?
Oh, wait.
The little white box, yeah.
The little white box. Click that and yeah. No, it's delete. You just got to click on it and then delete.
I did.
Okay, I'll do the templates. You don't need to worry about the others for right now.
I didn't understand how it worked.
I understand. Basically, you'll place down templates with certain spells. You'll figure it out later. So go ahead and we're gonna do the same thing again. You're rolling with advantage on perception with a guidance. So that means you're rolling with the 1d4 situational.
So, perception 1d4.
And advantage. Roll to 25 this time. All right, Kobar's got the templates going on for there.
Yep. Alright. Okay. There you will find a natural incline. So this area is pretty well fortified, as you will be, if you wish to sell your still here, you will have basically the mountain kind of surrounding the area. So you can kind of funnel any potential danger to just like one particular spot. You also will have the benefit of being in the mountain, plenty of stone available, as well as potential of various metal or gems, depending on what sort of mines you decide to set up.
Okay. So we would have beneficials of mines and the of mines and
point.
quarries. Choke point, mines, quarry. So better defense, a mine and quarry increase as well. Okay, that's actually not
there's
that
also a
bad.
source of fresh water as well. There is
Yep,
a
there is.
river in the area.
There is a river right there too. That is actually pretty good. Definitely information to bring back. Okay, we'll go ahead and travel back to the group now, because with this mountain range, as far as we've seen from the distance, they came across randomly, and considering there's not a bunch of trees around this, from her words, this probably isn't the way they came. So we'll just head back to camp and go get ready for resting.
Okay.
While that's happening,
Handle
how
the
much
cooking for whatever anyone brought back?
for them going
Pottery.
for them traveling 3 squares out? How much? Because it's scouting's 2 hours per square for them, right?
That's 6
Yeah.
hours, but it'll take us 4 because there's a in between we can go back faster.
Yeah. So 6 hours out. Okay. I would have finished up the last of the conversioning in 2 hours. I think for at least a little break, so she's not doing it and going stir crazy. Istara probably
It would
would.
have taken them 4 hours to travel there, and then or 2 hours. 2 hours. So
Why
they
would it
spent-
take us 4 hours to go right here?
Mountain, and you don't have our ranger friend, so the mountains are a bit harder to traverse.
Fair enough.
That's at least what I'm assuming, because we've had that problem before of like in Wardens when we went into mountains. That's why like travel time got a lot longer, and we had to ditch horses because it kind of minuses out the horse's benefit, and it's a bit better to go on foot.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a more mountainous LA terrain there.
Yeah. So if we wanted to scout like strange terrains, we probably do need to send out tricking.
So it would have been
because
a full 8 hours for all that. Yeah.
Yeah, we would need to send Lorelei out for scouting like difficult terrains a bit better because she isn't slowed by those.
Well, yeah, no. If anything, I can have her come with me next time as well. But she was busy helping with the team.
Yeah, helping still like with fishing and making sure of like people are good and rested. So in first 2 hours, I'd finish up my conversions. In the second hour, I'd probably just take an hour to go around and help treat the people. Or is it still too early? Like, because we did that technically in the morning of the day, huh? So
Yeah.
you said it's one. Okay, so
Yeah, you would have to wait till tomorrow. A little bit.
I'd have to wait till tomorrow. Okay. In that hour, I guess she would go about and I guess because we left the
Yeah.
people pretty much processing the material and bringing it back to the carts, right?
Right. I also have
Okay.
to roll to see if they get better or worse.
Yeah. I guess in that hour, Istara probably would just come out to Ren and to Lorelei and just kind of see how they're doing and just check up on them for like possibly an RP moment. If that sounds good with the two of them before
That sounds good with me.
we at least end session tonight, because I know we're getting later. How's the fishing going, you two? In fairness, 2 hours have probably passed, so you could probably fish a bit more.
Oh yeah, that's
Uneventful, to be fair, but we found
Where-
some good layout.
We're doing RP in the sense of while you guys were out doing the scouting for context.
Yeah, I'll do one more
and this.
table. Maybe I'll have better luck this time.
Yeah.
8-10!
Okay.
Sorry, we
But-
both just did it at the same time.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll get to you in a second.
dun dun dun. What is it? An hour or 2 hours for fishing?
It'd be 2 hours, because she wouldn't have come over to talk to you yet because of she was busy doing one more conversion of the last of the scimitars.
I was saying for like each cast.
It's
It's a few. If it's like the table, I think it's for the table one. It's like
It's two?
I think it's 1 per hour, unless it's 2
It's 1 per hour, yeah.
for the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal fishing is like you can do more in that time, but you have to do the roll separately for those for like food.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How was whatever you were doing? I'm so sorry. I don't know the technical stuff.
Plenty fine. It's a bit of a weird divine art anyway. Well, the good news is I finished all the conversion of it. Those scimitars actually were rather useful. I was able to, because of them, I was able to take all of the material that wasn't metal, and I was able to include them to allow the ritual to work. As you would see, she'd hold up the same pouch you saw earlier, and it looks thicker. By a lot.
Oh
No,
wow.
we're basically rich.
It would have been a lot more if they weren't in such condition, but it was at least workable.
Fair enough.
It's not workable in your hands, though.
Now the question is what to do with it.
You can use it for something, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely. I just will need a forge if I want to do anything with I have
Mm.
plans. I could make raw portions of material for potential projects, but the problem is those, I need an anvil.
Well, wasn't that one of the first things you were planning to
Aye,
create or build, I guess?
that it was.
But to get the anvil, we'll need iron.
Well, that might not be too much of a problem.
No?
It depends. I could make it a good material and then just shape it the way I need. I'm also checking, I mean, there's not necessarily... I'll look it up directly and see if anyone's got a price for it. But I don't imagine a nice anvil. How much would a good anvil cost? Okay, so I got an idea.
You got an idea?
I could potentially make it in pieces. The problem is I would still have to work it together. Ideally, I could still do that. It'll just take a bit of time. So, it's mainly just the rest of the construction of the building. As that's not the only tool I would need. I would need a place to squelch the heat, and I'd need a place to cool things off and to burn it. That and ideally some space and some maybe some windows so it's not getting so bloody hot. But I can figure that out as time goes. Anyway, you want to tell them how much fish they got? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're rolling the,
Or sorry,
Oh,
the
table.
table fish.
So, Ren, you get 10 sticks. And Giraffe,
Yes.
you got a...
Mexi book. I'm kidding.
no. You got a turtle.
Oh,
Not just any turtle. You got...
I pull up Gary.
You got a mine turtle.
You got a pet turtle.
I go to
You got
what?
a robot turtle.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you got a robot turtle.
I called this?
Beetle.
Is it like... I guess is a question. Is it like alive or is it like a statuette?
Is it Axel as turtle or is it something else?
Turtle Axel.
Turtle bucket equals freedom, guys. It's come full circle.
It is now the ultimate. It is now the ultimate
It is a
turtle.
turtle. Guys,
It's Turtletron.
that's made out of a bucket.
Exactly. It's Turtletron.
You pulled this turtle out of a bucket you pulled up.
Oh my god.
The ancient writings. Sorry, Andy, this is a joke. This is a joke for most of us from another campaign.
Osmira's soul is trying to creep out because of that. Hey, dormant child.
But yeah, back to the question: is it alive or is it like a statuette?
It's not alive.
Okay,
Oh.
so it is like a statuette then.
Very cool.
That might be worth something. It also might be
Yeah, right.
magical.
Juniper, I found your replacement.
How does the badger respond?
How
Oh, she's
does
like
the bandit
communing with it too.
respond? Okay. She's gonna make an attack roll.
What?
She's gonna smack it out of your fucking hand back in the water.
Yeah, that hits.
She doesn't like hit you, she just literally just hits the turtle back in the water. Just lifts her nose up and just
Well,
like
there goes that.
Oh, she does care.
You know, she wasn't like this before, I promise. Like, ever since we were told about coming here, she's been, like, very rude.
What sassy badger?
Did you bring him from the other side?
I mean, you should say it to her that it was her replacement. So-
I was also gonna make the joke earlier that she was emergency food, but that's clearly off the table now!
Emergency seafood, you say?
No, that was slightly
I
above board.
I know,
Sorry.
I know.
Okay, so steampunk turtle is gone. Back in the water.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, they have another round because Istara came to check on them on 2 hours.
Yep. Take 2, we're doing another table because I have enough fish. 59. So close to 69.
75.
75.
Good prime number.
That's not a prime number.
I know. I'm tired.
Okay,
It's
I'm
a
so
good.
sorry.
It's a good 1/4 of the total because
I think
of
I have
points.
a prime number though.
Probably. I don't know. Brain's fried.
Before.
I'm having to think of things to make, so my brain's on that right now.
I got a prime number. Sorry.
So what you're saying is I was half right.
Technically. Who's the wrong person? Do you want to sit? You must be tired. I'm doing all your conversion.
I usually tend to sit when I do it, though I can stand as well. I mean, I don't mind.
I was like scooching over to make a spot for her.
Yeah, I mean, she'd probably just come over and just sit down next.
I don't know how many hours you guys been at this.
I mean, this is all within like the 2 hour period of when you guys were first out for first square. That's why it's like this is during when she's taking a break from her like constantly using the fucking divine ritual to do stuff. And this is after they fished a little bit.
Okay, well, you'll be rolling on the chuck table and Ren. Okay.
Dun dun dun. What shall I get?
Am I allowed to do like cook stuff for everyone
We
here?
haven't returned yet, honey.
Yeah,
I
You
thought
guys
we
are
did.
still on the mountain.
No,
I
no,
thought we did.
no. Currently, we're still traveled out. Like,
Yeah.
Never mind. Like,
that's why the RP like we're mentioning like time wise where this is taking place because you guys you did the scouting earlier to figure out all the stuff you had done. We're making up for the time that you guys were out, so we were just sitting there twiddling our thumbs and just doing nothing, kind of thing. It's kind of we're doing like a perceptive or a perspective swap to see what happened with the rest of the group while you guys were
well,
out. Kind of idea.
it is past 11, so I'm
Yeah, it's all good.
tired.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need to hop out to go to bed, it's
we
all
need to get
good.
some
We are
sleep,
close
it's
to
all good.
we are close to closing time for
Yeah, normally I
Hopping
leave
off.
at the time too, but I don't got work tomorrow.
yeah. We're just doing some RP because that is also part of the purpose of this campaign is just to actually get to do RP stuff.
That is a terrible roll. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Red
just
sticks.
leaning against the edge of the screen.
it happens. honey, don't
Sometimes it
worry.
happens. I know. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Dang.
Where? Why can I not be using my cleric ability from level 10? It would have gone off like 3 times tonight if I was the one rolling that. Oh, I'm so sad. And watch as I get to that level. If we do, watch, I'm never gonna get that easy.
Yeah,
Do I-
probably not.
Attempt to cook something for everyone. I want to
Yep.
make my skill useful for some
Huh,
reason.
it's
Is that-
fine. It's
Oh
fine.
god.
Probably do
Okay.
that.
Literally, when we return, we can
Oh,
use
no.
cook something for people, or at least the other elves, because more or less, I'm probably going to be going to bed.
All right. Well, anyway.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cook for you. What?
So, Red, you get
Okay.
a crawfish.
Crawfish. Oh, he got a crawfish?
Yeah, you got a crawfish.
I can make seafood.
Boy, that boy's traveled.
Man, that is one jacked fish.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it gets
Good
to sleep.
night.
Yep. Good night.
Night.
Hi, baby. Man, you pulled out the crawfish? How could you?
If you
Just
call
Carl
any alarms,
Weaver.
just let me know.
No, I don't think she gets.
Hi. Name's Carl.
I
That's
don't
also
know.
Carl.
Swam up
Aw.
this entire stream to the ocean just to be here. How you doing?
Carl, that kills people.
Oh, you're thinking of llamas and
Okay.
hats. Good night, honey. Love you too. You're thinking of fucking llamas and hats, and we're thinking over here with Legends of Aventurus.
Yeah.
Oh, I was also thinking of Carl Weezer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's your crawfish.
Aww.
Oh,
It's adorable.
oh my gosh.
I see.
Can I make a little pond? Can I make a little bucket for it by just dumping out my tinderbox?
Turtle bucket equals freedom. Crawfish bucket equals freedom.
Dumped out my tinderbox, filled it with water, and just picked it up, put it in there. I'm like, hello, little guy.
He's a big
This is
soapy.
my pet now. Hello, little one. I like the proper pants.
And then Giraffe will be probably starting initiative next time. We start
What?
up because
What? No. Comfort, no. Comfort, please.
She rolled on the junk table and got a creature. Oh, fun.
Comfort, please.
Please.
Who
Comfort,
that an elf
please.
gag or something?
Yes.
You can kill
What's your
one of my
accent?
characters, please.
Wait, did I guess it right?
I swear to God, if this is Snipper Clips,
No.
Baby snipper clips.
No.
It's an OTL. I got it right.
Oh, it's your-
Okay,
Crash. It's the thing we fought in the swamp.
Oh.
The good news is we're the level to fight it appropriately. The bad news, and it's also because it's 2 hours. Well, I'll take a note. This is 2 hours after you guys left, so it's still daytime.
Yeah.
2
I'm pretty sure actually the
hours.
4 of us can handle that.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we got this.
3 of us plus Badger. I can do true damage each turn for 3 turns.
Are you guys actually going to fight this thing?
We have no
Yeah.
choice because
We have no choice.
unless it decides to fuck off, it's near the village and it could go after them.
Yeah, no.
This
I get it.
entirely depends on how hostile this thing is to us.
I love how I'm going to come
I'm
back
going
and you guys are
to
going to be. You guys are going to just be worn out and just like have this thing on a fucking over a fire pit just roasting. Like, what the fuck did we miss?
Y'all want
That depends on how much this thing is eaten, because I imagine this thing would be disease ridden to shit, considering it's a trash factor.
Alright, and then
Okay, well, there goes that RP moment of stuff to that.
alright.
I mean,
well,
bad
afterwards.
fishing rolls, buddy. Bad fishing rolls.
The only good news is because of how long Istara would have been resting, she would have got another long rest, which is the good news.
I mean, I would have come back here and just
I
like
still have that. So
probably been saying, "Hey, so I think I found a better base location for what the fuck happened."
yeah, so I would have long rested in that
Don't
time.
worry about it.
No, nothing.
Dealt with it.
Well, basically, I found a. You said it was a plateau, or was it more of a like a with a mountain overpassing, where it was more like an inner cave?
Is it like that initial picture, or like that idea that you showed us, Cobird? Because I could describe it.
I think he's on the mind think.
What? Sorry.
The opening that Avik found What is it? Is it like that picture you had originally shown us? Is if it's the mountain like stronghold area, not necessarily the keep or the fortress ideas, but like the specifically being like the opening and this like the base settlement idea in the mountains? Because I could describe it to Avik because he's wanting to know what it's like terrain wise.
It's basically like I
don't mind describing it if it's based off the picture you had originally shown us.
Because I was gonna say, if it was similar to the picture you probably showed them, I was thinking of just eventually we're just gonna turn it into an inner mountain keep.
I mean, it eventually could become that. The best way to put it, since words are escaping everybody for it, basically the initial picture, it could be different, and Cobra can correct me. The initial description was, it's basically like there's a perfect opening into an inner area of like a central section of like a lower ground that's protected by basically like a ravenous wall.
Oh, yeah, like
around
this.
it. Yeah.
Oh, like this one. Yeah, no, we could easily work with that. So we have a river. Yeah, no, we definitely could turn into this to be easier.
We could. And it might, I mean, if we want to move, this would be the best time because we haven't settled down too much.
Yeah, no, that's what I was coming back to talk to you guys about. Like, I found a better place to be setting up for mines and quarries, still have fresh water, and we have locations of like trees and everything. Though a few hours away, we can take them back with us. Plus, I'm sure there are a few trees along the water line or anything. And I'm also probably realizing that the goblins came from the other mountain by this point. More likely.
More than likely. Yeah.
Because the rest of the mountain, there's like 2 squares of mountain left to the northeast, and then there's the whole mountain range to the west. Unless there's like a hidden goblin den to the south. I don't know.
It's gonna be a fun battle.
In the background, while we haven't been you guys have been doing your RP, I also have my phone up and I'm looking at World of Ice Skates, and I just went across the one that's the I shall remain undented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wish to move there, that's perfectly fine. I will try to get that set up.
Oh, yeah.
Good news is that the Oteg fight should be relatively easy.
I mean,
Yeah.
with the 4 of them, I think they'll be able to handle it fine. I mean, you got the healer, you've got the tank, and then you got the DPS and their side companion.
That's also a tank. Funny enough,
That-
tankier than.
That's a slightly decent tanky badger.
The
Meanwhile,
funny thing is,
and
I can actually output some DPS if needed.
it's basically you have the triple tank team and the DPS magic caster. Meanwhile, the
Yeah.
utility, the tank and utility, and then the DPS guy is also further away.
Don't forget, you can also. Don't forget, I'm also the true damage person.
Yeah.
I have 2 abilities that can do true damage. I can do every turn.
True damage, yeah. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
can do.
You
In
guys.
fact, I do 4 damage.
Well, you wouldn't
Okay.
technically be there, but yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You can see the map, or
No, I can't.
No. You need to go to the settings of the map, and you'd need to turn off the Fog of War stuff. For like this map can always.
If
be viewed.
anything, yeah, just have us we'll be back here. We'll just count as invisible, so we're not actually on the map.
You could also just do the map is visible, so that way you don't have we don't confuse Amy.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is, if we do the map initiative again, it might try to track you too. And then if you guys start moving around the background, it could get distracting.
Here, I'll just click the invisible, so that way we're just not here.
I mean, we can do it that way. It's just we'll have
And
to
I'll
do it
just
that way.
let
Why
her-
don't you just tell her?
Yeah, I'll let her know
Hopefully
beforehand.
it doesn't confuse
yeah,
you too bad.
we're witnessing a fight. We're not actually part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah. Sorry that you pulled out the OTA there, Giraffe.
I mean, it's not an aboleth, so.
It's not an aboleth.
It's not an aboleth.
Which I
If
don't
it
know
was an
if that's
aboleth,
possible.
we would have been a lot more screwed.
Yeah, no, that would have been an instant leap behind the materials. I mean, at this stage, you could still like reabsorb them and like spread them back out, or do whatever you need.
Yeah, I can still meld them because the benefit of anything I create, it's not worth more than 100 yet because we didn't add anything to it outside of the stuff. So as long as we literally just remove the tarp and the wood that we put on for roofing, we literally I can just reconvert it with an hour.
Besides, if we do take that mountain area, we could set up a natural pass and actually put up a defensive wall. So that way we have the main front gate where we can defend and everyone else be generally more safe inside.
Yeah, that and we can have a quarry close by for both like stone
Well,
and
we have
for
a-
resources.
We have a quarry and a mine literally within city limits. The only thing that's going to be harder to get is maybe a lumber
Wood.
yard. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I mean, we have the giant pack one all the way down here, and more
all
or
the way
less.
down here, and we can like make sure to when we're going for wood, we can make sure to really harvest saplings so we can start planting. up
Also,
there.
if anything, if we don't want to take these with us, we can set this as more of like a like kind of stay away camp where it's an in between spot of going back to the main place before we eventually just uproot this.
We could. We also could do another funny thing if we run out of space for transportation. Because I double checked, and I technically can do this because it's exactly on the dot. I can print us another cart.
No, yeah. I figured you
Jesus
could.
Christ, dude.
It's on the dot. It's worth exactly 100 gold.